sentir, no creo que fuera necesidad. Tú me quitaste la libertad, supe que no fue mi voluntad, pero aceptaste mi oh no. Después de todos los paris me llamas, diciéndome borracha que me quieres más. Y ahí odio que tu amiga me cae. Lo que fue prohibido lo aprovechan más. Si no quieres beber, no filas hasta tres. No te necesito más. Te crees mucho, lo sé. Hoy que te digo sé, pero hay más en Instagram. Si no quieres beber, no filas hasta tres. No te necesito más. Te crees mucho, lo sé. Hoy que te digo sé, pero hay más en Instagram. Back on deck on my fly shit, really on my shit, pay some respect to my mindset, head blowing smoke, catching contact, niggas really mad they can't stop us, back on the scene, unconscious, always been me, I'm popping, I ain't really here for the gossip, nah, blah, 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 yeah, I'm hot, bitch, try to play me, but you tried it, way too wavy, gotta ride it, pull up on you, yeah, we slide it, make our eyes roll when I slide it, neck on wrist on shaman, tell them say less, no comment, and we only here for the commas. Pull up and how about we slide, loaded away with the side, these niggas be lying, skating on days we glide, I'm hitting that bitch in the drive, hitting that bitch while we vibing, you know I be on that time and light up, I'm firing, dress it up, yeah I be styling, eat up the drip, she be dining, straight to the top, she be climbing, we the ones that they admire, all of these niggas expire, ice of the boss and we hire, raising the hood where it's ours, they hopping on ship like a pirate, hey, hey, driving the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure, these niggas be hating, do better, dropping them ashes, done burn me a hole in my sweater, I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar, holding this cheese, living more better, smoking these doobies with Xavier, we keep this shit gravy, yeah we too groovy, we keep it unruly, know it's yours truly, smoke a big head, call it Stewie, bad chick, wanna do me, ass thick and she coolly, she busted open like a Uzi, I busted then I'm back to duty, Call of Duty, I'm online with it, took my time with it, watch the operators, they be plotting shit, on the go with the gang and they rock with us, everywhere that we go we be popping, yeah we popular, eyes on us like binocular, yeah they time is up, you could try your luck, stay anonymous, but in God we trust, in God we trust, all these niggas looking odd to us, riding way just like they ride the bus, the pretty bitches wanna ride my nuts, the vibe is us, Sergio Tacchini eating fettuccine, know they see me getting cake, I've been out hustling at the dinner, baby, I'm a winner, I don't really need a break, breaking my foot on your ass, breaking the nigga these hoes when I'm bending the corner, breaking my weed in the glass, burning that loud and the neighbors done heard the aroma, play a persona, she eating my dick till she fall in a coma, no carditis, I really got it off the muscle, now they wanna tussle, pussy niggas wanna fight us, damn.
Oh man, did the music cut off? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in the chat today? I thought I'd come on for a little while. Everything done slowed down. People taking naps now, sleeping. That's a good thing. I listened to some of it, but not quite all of it. Just some of it. Not quite all of it. Oh, my hair got soaking wet, y'all. I've been, of course, doing what I do, work around, as y'all say, the crib. Watering grass, been all out in Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee. Hanging out at the mall up there. What's going on? What's going on? Let me see. There I is. Quack, quack. The duck is on the screen with the bunny, y'all, because the hell broke loose out there. What's going on? What's going on? Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Well, driver support. It's always something with this damn computer, y'all. I got to get some more devices. Anyways, just checking to see how y'all were doing, if everybody have survived the notorious dilemma out there. However, I don't think that the problem was quite solved. I saw a lot of people angry, bitter, ooh, snitching. The snitching. The snitching wouldn't have happened without that darn paper dropping, that Bonjean dropped out there. What's going on, Sugar Baby? What's going on, Kimmy, Gospel, Dash, Trev, Harlem Boo? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all doing fine today? Everybody doing fine this Saturday? I'm gonna try to sit here for a little while, whether people show up or not. I don't care. I came on here to actually laugh at the shit. That's just what I came on here to do. I'm trying. It's so many angles where you try to make sense, some understanding to this. I'm trying. Even though if I put it on a scale 1 to 10. Some of what I was hearing is like at a 1. Some of it from what I was hearing, oh, that's a 10. That needs to get down to the authorities ASAP. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, maybe 6 indictments that should have happened immediately before these lives were ending. Immediately. I mean, you should have heard police sirens and everybody pulling up from some goddamn where, throwing handcuffs on 1, 2, 3, possible 4, and possible 5. I'll tell you about my 2 possibles where they, I'm gonna get into them. Y'all know me. Entertainment purpose only and fair act use, all of that section 107, 520, all that shit, 5K, and for entertainment purpose, educational rights only. That's what my disclaimer is. So there's gonna be some names because I got to do the names. Shit show everywhere, girl. Shit show everywhere. Now, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna jump around. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I was jumping around just like all y'all. What time y'all go to bed last night? Put me a time in the chat. What time did y'all go to bed last night? I want to know. Because I think I went to sleep right around, let me see. I think it was the part where Cass Jones was trying to get on the panel. And Bookham was ordered to stand down. Stand down, Master Angelo said. Don't let her up or I'm going to get off. So he couldn't risk that shit because he let Angelo off that mother sucker. Them views was going to drop like a bitch over there, boy. Hell no, sir, Cass Jones. He said, 5:30, good Lord, 4 a.m., girl. I was over here. Girl, Listen, you do shit. I was over here probably turning over in La La Land. What's going on, Curtis? What's going on? I'm with the shits too, so it is what it is. They put the shits out here, and y'all know how I am. Ain't no need to try to come back at my motherfucking nappy-headed ass, because I ain't gonna respond to you unless I want to. If you are not 18 or older, you might want to leave the chat because today might be my cussing goddamn day. I got 2 days that I can refrain from doing so, but because the shit was epical out here, it's going to require, some of them words y'all don't like to hear because they just going to come out. Now, if you're not 18 or older, you're going to have to leave the chat and get your parents' permission to be here because it's going to be that type of goddamn party. My baby is texting me to myself, look at your grandbaby, look how she look. Oh, my phone, I'm not taking no calls right now. Oh, I got to get the other phone because y'all could call in and, and say what you want to say. Although I know some of y'all some scary ass people, y'all don't be wanting to get caught up in the shit out here. And I can understand that. I can respect that. But you know me, I don't give two goddamn fucks. Boy, I see so many people. Let me start here. Let me start backwards. I'm gonna start at the end of the shit. And I gotta say this, right? You know, I don't know Angelo Clary or none of that. All I do know is that his name has been brought up, and he is the dad of that Azrael Clary, who I had come to learn that was dating Mr. Kelly because she said so. Oh, he looked good. Oh, his head so fine in the back of that court, playing nothing but grown up motherfucking games, playing house and all that shit. And it is what it is, and that's what happened with that. Now, the paperwork dropped. When the paperwork dropped from Jennifer Bonjean highlighting Drunken Larry's name in there, all hell broke loose. Now, what I wish could have happened was that somebody would have tipped old Jennifer Bonjean off to start watching a few of these channels after she dropped that, because she had to know that she was going to stir up the pot out here, and nigger rose and niggerettes, we're going to start talking. She had to know that. Now, when I say these people were telling on themselves, man, I'm like, where is the jury at? Where is the judge at? Where's the handcuffs? Where is it at? Because it was needed last night, because there, like I said, was 1, 2, 3, a possible 4, and a strong 5 that, you know, should have handcuffs on them. You know, so let me start with my opinion on this Angelo guy, just because I want to, and the females, the COVID side over there, right? Now, I know I heard Cash crying on that motherfucker live over there. I know I heard her crying. Now, you know when a woman cry like that, put one in the chat, ladies, is because you either missing some motherfucking love. You don't go whining and crying because a nigga done lied on you. Nope, you go lie because you can't believe the nigga that I done slept with is over here doing this type of shit to me. So I'm supposed to sit on this screen. I mean, she was very, very emotional, y'all. So that was some deep shit, when the truth of the matter is that you jumped your ass in some shit and it was beyond your pay motherfucking grade, and that's just what it is. It is what it is. Now, I gotta say something about the COVID thing, because I'm trying to understand why they want to kill each other. I'm really trying to grasp that, right? In one sense, it sounds like they mad at Angelo for cheating on his fucking wife. If you ask me, I ain't no psychologist, you know, like that or not, but what I'm saying is, I don't know many bitches mad at another motherfucker for fucking another motherfucker, and that ain't your motherfucking nigga. That there, I almost let it went over my head, but then I had to stay with Pat. Don't let that go over your head, because that's a funny motherfucking shit right there. These niggas wants to kill, fuck Angelo up, not just because we gonna get to the part where they are accusing him of lying, right? But they ain't mad about that. They ain't arguing with Angelo, in my opinion, about how he lied about setting up Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Amen in the chat. Do you feel what I'm saying? They ain't mad at that, see, because they want a Burger King special. They want to have it they motherfucking way over there. And either you gonna bring this nigga down for doing all of this crazy ass shit to R.kelly, which we know they ain't gonna do that because they mad at R.kelly too. Them motherfuckers over there is caught up in a catch-22. And when you get caught up in a catch-22, the only thing you can do is fall the fuck back, because right now your mind is just playing tricks on you and you don't know which way to go. So you got to take a back seat. You got to take a burn on that one. So I'm like, what do y'all want to fuck him up because he stuck his ding-a-ling off in another female's ass? But wouldn't that be Alice's motherfucking position? Wouldn't that be her position to want to fuck her goddamn man up? I I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking. And I'm like, wait, that just don't make no damn sense. How y'all mad at this man for whatever he chose to put his dingy dong? How? Are you mad where his dingy dong done went? Or are you mad because he set R. Kelly up? Or are you mad because he lied, allegedly? This is what they were saying. He lied to us. He manipulated us. He got us into this Teen Truth group over here, and we was down for him. Well, once you realize that someone has lied to you, and this isn't the group that you want to acknowledge or bag up, you know what you do? It's called a two-step. Two-step your motherfucking ass away from the nigga. But that wasn't enough. Man, they over here like, they want to fuck him up. They want us to fuck him up. Me, I ain't all for fucking him up because of where he done slanged his Dino. Now, I do, raise my hand if you're going to fuck him up for setting up R. Kelly. And that's it, and that's all. Right? You don't get in between where a man done slanged his Dino and his wife. You got to let his wife figure that shit out, because most women gonna stay any motherfucking way. Some of them are going to stay. Now, the word on the curb, Drunken Larry, he says that, well, that's why your wife was leaving you anyway. It was packing all up and all of this shit. Now, y'all realize that none of this shit right here is not our business to a certain extent, right? We just for the shits and giggles for right now. Hold that thought, though, because I got my Snoop Dogg too, y'all. It's dangerous when I get this Snoop Dogg, and I ain't drinking it out of a wine. I'm straight black today. This shit coming straight up out of a goddamn mug cup today. I'm drinking it out of a mug today. When I'm drinking this shit out of a mug, it's some serious shit though come out my goddamn mouth today. But that's that. That's that on that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, fuck you. Fuck yeah. And fuck your mama. Did he not do to you guys to want to be in this big brawl? What do y'all want to fight about? Because everybody get lied on every damn day. I don't understand how, because somebody done lied, sends it to this level to where I'm gonna fuck you up. And that's all you pretty much hear over there is that, Angelo is this big liar. He's this big liar. And I'm like, okay, get your lying ass away from me. How simple is that? But see, simpleness comes with age, like wine. You understand what I'm saying? The older you get, you realize how simple or how petty an argument is, and you just walk away. But boy, when you up underneath them goddamn 40s out there, motherfuckers ain't afraid to still turn up them damn dukes and pull out them damn pistols, boy, and then send your kids at the motherfucker. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so glad I am past that damn 40 mark. I'm glad, because it calms you down. Age calms you down. You're able to look at some shit and be like, yeah, whatever. You know what? I ain't dealing with you no more. But the COVID military over there, that COVID military, boy, Angela, they is on your ass like white on rice, except for it's the wrong thing. And that's just my opinion. I don't understand how, I can't get it, has gotten all of their panties in a bunch like that. I don't understand that. I can't, y'all understand that shit? I don't understand that. You can say whatever you want to about me once I realize you are who you say you are, and I don't condone who you are, or your spirit is not equivalent to my spirit. I'm going to move around. You're on your own. The best way for Angelo to have fallen on his face was for everybody to just leave him be. See, most people can't roll out the red carpet by themselves, but if you help them along, what that say for you? See, the Teen Truth came out a while back, and for the most part, A lot of them was part of the Teen Troop. So when you have been a part of a correlation or whatever that group was, and things didn't work out, but you know that you were involved in it, the best thing to have done with that, you guys, in my opinion, was to just walk away. But because Jennifer Bonjean set up here and started a goddamn wildfire, and these people come out like this. They come out like this. Drunken Larry said a lot. Now, I am going to, let me see if it's still on here. This little piece right here, I gotta play. Because as usual, since Booker likes to bring up Don Russell's name, I had a question for him behind this one piece that I keep hearing out here. You have had Angelo on the live. You have had Drunken Larry on his live. Now, mind you, Drunken Larry did say some things or whatever about, as y'all call him, Don the Con, right? But now I'm starting to wonder why Don the Con. I'm really starting to wonder. So let me play this right quick. Let me play this right quick. Just for a second. I'm gonna have to disconnect the headphones. Okay, we can get that down there. Can somebody explain to me why is it that it was pretty much only the Bookham boy that would be calling out Don the Con? Now, I sat and I gave this a lot of thought on my hour drive to go shopping. Mind you, I had a good time too. But it behooves me that he's the only one that's pressed about it. But then they come out. Hold on. And then they all come out and talked about how Mr. Kelly Trump condo was broken into. We saw numerous of videos. Well, we saw one, really, a lot. And that was Shabazz video. TBD played some videos. And there were several other people that played some videos, right? And when I saw the video with the fight with the girls, right? When they first start viewing it, filming it, it appeared to me that Mr. Kelly's home was already in some type of ramshack. Now, they blamed it on them moving. That's what they did. We don't know when they started moving or any of that. Only the recording from Trump Towers and who had a truck downstairs and all of that stuff. Now, I'm not saying that I believe Drunken Larry, but this video was I don't know, it was stunning. It makes you go way back and really try to think, well, what was missed and what was missed? What was missed? So he said that, they were stealing. Everybody came out and talked about old Bookham with the washer and dryer. Atmos Love came out and talked about how, he was really liking him some Angelo. He said that his sister was very pleased with the work that he had done to help him. To come to find out now, that darn Atmos is ready to twist Angelo's neck like a goddamn turkey over there. Something ain't right. So, Mr. Kelly's Trump Tower, as they say, some things came up missing. I also recall a guy in a video way back then had on some black shades in his video. And then he had the case of shades. How many of y'all remember that? And he said that it was somebody, I guess outside, and they sold him that, but he had to run back to get $500 or whatever, right? These people have been moving this man's stuff out immediately, probably after he got arrested, and started taking whatever it is that they were able to take. Here comes the filming. The filming is there. Shabazz tells us that he was only there, to protect Azarel. But Drunken Larry found out about all of this boo-hoofy stuff, so he ended up contacting those people on him, and that's how he ended up calling him a rat, which some of it, I don't think that I buy that. I don't know why. I think that I sense, in my opinion, Shabazz need to have one handcuff on him right now too. I think that it was a lot of money. Somebody, a lot of money, dropped a lot of money on these people. I also believe, in my opinion, that Booker might have got some hush-hush money too, and I'm gonna explain to you why I, in my opinion, believe that. That's just me. Because he's been the voiceful one out here talking about how he know this. And if you pay attention to his last live, he was over there talking about how I'm sick of this shit and I'm telling on everybody and everybody's going down. Then all of a sudden, here comes this shit with the shit that he proclaims that he knows about. He knew it was all of them. But I believe that, in my humble opinion, if he really for certain knew this, somebody want to explain to me why if this is his god daddy and his mentor, and this is the guy who he really cares for and will go to war for, how is it that these people, all of a sudden, the people who he done went and had steak with, the people who he's on the phone with all the time back then, right? And we ain't gonna leave Levi out, because Levi needs to have a half a cuff on him too, if not both cuffs on him, because he claims, or they're claiming, that he knew too. That he knew too. So all of these people knew that some bull crap was going on towards Mr. Kelly, but they sat and they laid their butts to the side. This was imperative information that should have definitely been in the hands of his attorney ASAP right now, today. All of those videos, every last one. But ask yourself, do you think Bookham probably done pony ride them bitches down there? He over there talking about, well, if you play my shit, I'm gonna strike you. He over there talking about, well, hit the like button. This shit ain't worth a like button to all y'all asses, because that's the only way we're really gonna get the truth. All of them need to be on the stand. Shabazz, Levi, Bookham, Atmos, Drunken Larry, Angelo, and Tim, all of them need to be on the stand. You want to fight it out? How y'all gonna fight this shit out after the New York trial? How y'all gonna do that shit? That's some foul ass shit to do on Mr. Kelly. It was foul as hell. And that's just my humble opinion. Yeah, it's just my humble opinion. Now, will they come to do their interrogation against these people, in which I believe it needs to be done, and to vindicate Mr. Kelly? These people testimonies from last night is all grounds, not for no goddamn appeal. This is a grounds for Mr. Kelly to just walk the hell up out this goddamn jail cell, all because of this shit right here, and they laid it down. But let's listen to this shit right here though, y'all. Listen to this, because this is what got me. Soon as my bootleg phone come on.
Nigga, I can't do it. I just can't. Niggas down here selling R.Kelly shit, then winning that motherfucking Trump, and then stole R.Kelly's money.
Ooh, child.
Nigga, you set this man up.
Oh.
You over there talking about me like I'm a lion. Nigga, you gave me $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
I gave your daughter $3,100. I bought her a couch. I gave you the $2,000 back.
Mm.
I gave your daughter $3,100, and I bought your wife $2,500 worth of shit.
Now, hold that thought, Drunken Larry. Hold that thought. Because R. Kelly's mentee sits out here and says that he knows everything that's been going on. He knows the ins and the outs. He's been around since 2006. You mean to tell me, Bookham, that your motherfucking ass didn't or wasn't aware that these people had them stole Mr. Kelly, shit. You mean to tell me that you are sitting your ass out here talking about putting a lawsuit, 4 million on other people, but yet then you got these people right here who you done visit, then cook with, giggle with, on the phones with, but you ain't got a 4 million lawsuit out on them to recoup money back to pay your mentee. Something is definitely wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You'd rather have had your likes over there, your views over there, than to be on the phone saying, hold on a minute. You could have done dialed up the feds. You say you could have done dialed them up, not the crooked ones. There's some good ones out there. And you could have started that investigation right there last night. But you wanted the likes and you wanted the views on your channel. And that there rings an alarm to me. That's an alarm. Hold on. You know what you want to do? When Drunken Larry showed up, you sat up there and you was up there, man, and I'll fuck you out. Say that, you know about me. This ain't even about you though, dude. This ain't even about you. And that's where you fell in this whole goddamn dilemma. You making it about you. The minute Drunken Larry came on that channel, you know what you should have did? Stayed your ass copacetic, because this for your nigga, right? R.kelly. That's what you should have did, and hit the goddamn record button and sealed that shit up and got it on down there to start the goddamn investigation and an indictment on those boys. But you like those views and those clicks better because that monthly goddamn check gonna be coming in. Let's keep this shit real. But let me say, listen to what he said though, Booker. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said.
You over there talking about me like I'm a lion. Nigga, you gave me $2,000. I gave your daughter $3,100. I bought her a couch. I gave you the $2,000 back. I gave your daughter $3,100, and I bought your wife $2,500 worth of shit. Your wife came down here and slaughtered you. Slaughtered you. Told me you was a no good piece of shit and to get out now. She said, you gonna see. Damn if I did. That's the Birkin. Nigga was down here, had me riding around going to pawn shops and shit. Riding around going to pawn shops trying to sell R.kelly shit.
Hold up. We gonna need the information at them pawn shops. We gonna need every pawn shop in the Vegas area around that nigga's house, and we need to go and investigate it. The police needs to get there to pull and see if Mr. Kelly's merchandise, the Birkin purse, it was sold and how much and who brought it up in there. It's Jennifer Bungie. You're gonna need to get on top of that, cause I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Man, this nigga ain't shit. Y'all crazy. I got all that nigga text messages. I got the text messages when she was at the fight. I got the text messages when they was at the fight. I got the text messages when he left her ass out here, how he was talking shit about her. I got all the texts. I got so many fucking text messages of fucked up shit that proved them parents and everything he said today. But I'm just tired.
Now, according to Drunken Larry, according to Angela, after hearing their beefs last night, even Tim only talked about the big black, what's the big black man name that, was on the phone with him? What's his name? Put it in the chat. His name. And out of all three of them people, all three, even Shabazz, he doesn't even talk about whether if Don did X, Y, and Z. It's only Booker. And I'm not saying this because I ain't covering for no goddamn Don or none of this. I'm just trying to make this shit make sense. Were you the actual Booker payoff guy to do the most distractions out here? And then that way it'll keep you a little bit clean, allegedly, from getting those handcuffs on you, because all you did was the little baby shit out here. I'm just gonna distract the fucking YouTube. You knew all of those guys were doing some devious shit to Mr. Kelly, and you allow it to happen because that hush hush money was good as hell. How much money did they say out here that they got paid? How much money, y'all? I was it 20,000? Was it some? I remember somebody. I think I was dozing off in my sleep around that time. But they said, you know who all got paid for this shit? See, Bookham is a slick one. He is. And I'm not doing this to be all hateful and mean to him. I'm just here to call out my goddamn obvious on it, right? That's just me, because I watch the shit just like everybody else does. But they mentioned a dollar amount out here. They did. I mentioned a dollar amount, said that the money was all stolen from Mr. Kelly's apartment. It was ramshacked before Shabazz even started the damn filming over there. He did. You said in the PPPs, in the PPPs. There was something, see, because his heart, it wouldn't take him all the way deep in, right? He was sticking with that role, man. That's my guy. But what I do believe is after they kept telling, and after Bookham seen this trial, right, and they knew, oh my God, they going to convict Mr. Kelly. And the amount of years, man, you can go, hey, it's easy peasy now, thinking that Mr. Kelly ain't going to get out any freaking way. But my job out here is to just keep up the freaking distraction and all that showing up down there, all of that fighting on everybody that come on they got darn blogger channel or YouTube creator channel, whichever way it is. You pick the fight with every single body out here, even the people that was putting out positive information for Mr. Kelly. I believe, then it's just my humble ass belief, that you got paid the distractor money. And I believe that Don Russell was not lying on you. He said that you were full of shit. You were mad because, in my opinion, that Kelly did have his ass out here trying to identify all of the freaking moles that was doing a bunch of shit towards him. Unfortunately, once again, Don Russell got himself caught up by trying to go and help Mr. Kelly by postponing a goddamn docuseries, whereas the docuseries was the main reason that put the goddamn narrative out here to have Mr. Kelly freaking arrested, along with the narrators of the docuseries, which I do believe Jim Derrick Goddess also wrote some of that shit because he's a journalist, he's a writer, he does that type of shit, you know. But those not the people that you was going after, not a single one. You ain't every now and then you might call Jim DeGreasy, every now and then, but you one ride his turkey ass like you did Don. You one riding Kim Fox for saying, all come forward. You one riding her. You just come on, do your little commentary, and then that be that. But you sat over there and you visit and you had talk and you were on the phones with all of the people that allegedly has stolen from this man. I mean, stolen. The boy said it. And then when he comes on his channel, on your channel, Drunk Larry comes on your channel, the only thing that you can do is huff and puff and want to blow down his little witty house. That's it. You didn't want to sit there and do some compromise. You didn't want to sit there and get more juicy details out of him because you were afraid, in my opinion, that Drunken Larry, if he'd kept running his fucking mouth, he'd have probably end up telling what really went on and was shared down there over steaks and griddle. In the griddle and the steaks. He'd have probably did. So you had to whoop that. Now you want to fuck him up. You want to fuck him up. That ain't the goal, Bookham. The goal is to get him goddamn back arrested for doing the shit allegedly that he did to your goddamn mentor. But you want to fight him. What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? No, that's not satisfactory to Mr. Kelly, if I can speak for him for a second. That ain't satisfactory. It ain't. You put them niggas right where Mr. Kelly has to go through. But you don't want to do that. You want to nuck and buck. You want to nuck and buck because somehow it's about you. And at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's not about you. You made it about you. If anybody say this about you, if anybody do this about you, you ready to knock a nigga teeth out. Why? Why? If you wouldn't make it about you, you would have control over your goddamn anger. You would be able to focus on getting them niggeros and niggerettes, whoever was involved, in jail where Mr. Kelly is at, and change fucking places. But you rather fight. And people that rather fight makes it about them. Understand that, Mr. Smarty. Everybody, come on. Nigga, I know you ain't talking to me like that. Nigga, no, you should have been sitting your ass over there saying, what, tell me some more. Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, what did they take out of there? Well, do you have receipts for that? Well, what time did Angelo show up? Ain't you done watch CSI and Matlock? Nigga, go into interrogation mode, not no motherfucking Muhammad Ali mode. Nobody give a fuck about your goddamn fighting. What the fuck? I'm sitting over here like, this nigga here. But he'll sit on his screen and swear he the smartest of every motherfucking goat and sheep and lamb and all them goddamn animals with the fur on it out there. All of them. You wasn't too bright on that fucking channel because all you wanted was your likes and your views. You know good goddamn well you weren't gonna shut that damn channel down. Oh, stop it, Angelo. Hold on, Angelo. Y'all better get them lights up. Get them lights up. When you gonna realize sometimes it ain't about the likes, it's about the information. How about that? Let the likes come later. Get the information that was needed. You can't even do that. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch last night, y'all? I'm watching people that found a personal reason to be mad at each other. And Bookham, he thrives off of give him one. Give him one right now. I swear to God, he finna come fuck you up. That's all he apparently knows how to do, is fuck you up. Now he's sitting over here, allegedly, because he's seen DJ Tyson flashing all that goddamn money over there. All of a sudden, he needs $45 to get himself a goddamn attorney. He coming at DJ motherfucking money. He wants all that money, DJ. You better. They told your ass to hide that motherfucking shit, because that nigga is supposed to bring your ass to court allegedly with a miraculous green eggs and ham motherfucking story out of the Spock book. A Dr. Spock or whatever book, and he gonna run that shit across to that goddamn judge down there and have a fucking remedy of $4 million. Now, I don't know what umbrella this nigga been laying under, but it's very clear to me that ain't nobody out here sitting on no damn $4 million goddamn dollars. So why would you, Mr. Smarty, even go and attempt to even say some dumbass shit like that? And especially when I know, and people in the chat should know, that there's a cap to everything that you can sue. And there's a cap. What you finna sue him on? Because he said your mama? Well, that'll get you about $25.99 in a motherfucking lawsuit. This nigga, he just wants to sue everybody. And when a person have nothing but suing allegedly, you know, they talk that shit. That's because they just want money. Money. That's it. But that DJ fault. And DJ sat there, showed that boy all that goddamn money. That boy over there was like, and I'm suing you. And he promised. He said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who records me. He says, I don't care. I said it. I will meet you. He over there like that is Muhammad Ali. And I'm you gonna see me. You gonna see me. See you the fuck for what? For what? Over YouTube? It wasn't DJ. According to what I've been watching, he wasn't down there breaking in Mr. Kelly's home. He wasn't in the Atlanta state over there breaking in and stealing motherfucking dishwashers and the dish soap and the motherfucking wash machines. He wasn't around then. the people that was doing so, it was sitting right on your goddamn panel. But yet then you want to go sue another nigga. That ain't make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. When I say I ain't watched nothing but some goofy ass shit last night, I was wondering if that shit was scripted up. I ain't like, I thought that was scripted up. Who the fuck, who wrote this shit? And y'all done let Booker write y'all motherfucking shit out. That's why y'all got fucked up and out here doing the shit that they done did, boy. That shit was fun. It was so messed up, y'all. I'm sitting in the bed. I got tired of eating the popcorn. Oh, what? You at the wrong people. You're definitely at the wrong people. And the people that he should be at with some handcuffs that, extra large for his ass. Because he needs to go. He needs to go for the simple fact because you were an accessory to the goddamn crime. You knew about it. You knew about it, and that's allegedly. That nigga knew. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga knew, he knew, and the hush money was good like it wasn't none. That hush money was good as hell. Well, that's my guy now. I'm going to play this out. And you know what? I don't think that is over. I think now since you done threatened Drunken Larry over there, now that he get to having his slit smoke liquor, he gonna come back and start telling on how much he done gave your ass. Matter of fact, you do got some stolen shit. Nigga, he sent your ass a computer, a chair, some water, some steaks, and lights and cameras and shit. You as accessory. Oh yeah, baby. We gonna need those serial numbers off of that shit you sent him, Drunken Larry, and we gonna need all them serial numbers. Yep, we gonna need the serial numbers. Some shit ain't right, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. And Angelo, he over there. Well, ain't that right, Booker? He over there with his head down. Hold your head up, nigga, when you over there agreeing to the damn criminal that took down your goddamn mentee. Hold your head up, soldier. Hold your head up. You black, you proud. You black, you proud. Everything Angelo asked him. But the minute Drunken Larry come on there, right? Woo, Lord, he was on. And I wish you and a da-da-da-da, and a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm over here like, well, nigga, you got. Ooh, you a straddler. Like you don't even know who you want to fight. He just want to fight everybody, but the wrong people, the wrong damn people. I want to respond like what Adams put Angelo on cloud 10. I don't know where that message at or where that shit at, y'all. It's way back in 2019. Adams was like, yeah, Angelo is a good man. He's a good man. He helped my sister out. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but it was out here. He helped my sister out, and I would send anybody to help, for some help over in that LLCC goddamn business, right? Just last week or so, couple of days, I click over, cause I be sneaking around like y'all, right? And I see Atmos over there, mother sucker and a duck and a duck and a buck. I was like, wait a minute. I thought he was the good man. Hold up a minute here. But I get it. When one of them fall out over there, they all fall out. Now, Cass Jones, you gonna need some handcuffs too. What size do you wear? That's all we want to know. That's all I want to know. You wear medium or extra large. Well, cause we don't really know you from the neck on down. And I ain't trying to talk about it nothing like that, but I do recognize that death, makeup when people put it on. I almost thought that she was old Queen over there on the other channel. I had to compare the pictures till I saw Queen actually went live, right? I was like, okay, I don't think that's her, but they almost look almost alike, y'all. I ain't lying. They almost look almost alike. And they had the same goddamn, I don't know who makeup that is. I don't know if that was MAC, Maybelline, I don't know, but Walmart, I don't know which chocolate makeup that is, but You know, it was pretty chocolatey. Cash started crying. Cash is like, well, I'm singing, and then the booker won't let me up on that channel, and it just made me mad, and I'm sitting over here, but you know what, though, Cash? Your ass should have never been in this shit anyway. As a matter of fact, Cash, let me take you back to something that you said. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see what did I do with that? Did I send that? I think I did like a clipping of it. Now, how do I find the damn clips? You know how I don't know, y'all. I be sending shit everywhere. But let me remind Cash of what she said. Hold on. Okay. Oh, not that. Hold on. I got it, Cash. Hold on. Hold on. Where the hell did I send that clipping to? God damn it. Because I wanted Cash to, hear her voice. Hold on. Where the hell are you at? Oh, Mills, I just got your email, so I'll be responding to you as soon as I get off on it. I'll respond to you, but I got to find this. Where did I send it? What did I do with it? It's probably on my new phone. Hold on. Let me call Coda upstairs, tell her to bring me my new phone, because I think it's in there, Cash. Coda. 1 second, y'all, because this shit crazy. Yeah. Cash need a size medium handcuffs ASAP. Cash need the whole handcuffs. The ones, the ones that go from the ankle to the wrist. She need the whole setup. Hello, Coda. Oh shit. Coda! Between time. See, I know who video it is, but I just wanted to play that one little part. I want to, cause that video there, she friends with Booker. Booker pick up the motherfucking phone, be talking about strike her chin. That ain't gonna happen. You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to get Pap caught up. It ain't gonna happen. But let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can just bring it up, because she needs to hear this. Just been everywhere talking, everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. I think this might be it right here. But come on back. I'm not on camera, so you're okay. Okay. Yeah, this girl is spoiled, like really, really freaking spoiled. Don't make no freaking sense. Okay, so let me see. As I know I clipped it, but where the hell did I send it to is a good question. Give me a second, y'all. I got to put y'all up because I don't want this other voice on the live. Hold on.
Oh, I can't speak on Alice. I mean, to me, Alice seems like a good
That's
woman.
not it, but I'm getting to it.
Like she alright,
I'm gonna
but
get
it
to
seemed like
it.
she tired. Like she got bags under her eyes. Like it seemed like she would be tired of his shit.
Well, maybe she tired of dealing with his shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It seemed like she tired of his shit.
Now, think about it. If I had to deal with this and I'm not in no household
What's
with him,
going on, sugar?
imagine what she probably has dealt with over all of these years.
Right. I mean,
See, so
just from
now she knew about Alice. Okay, so everybody knows that. She knew that Drunken Larry but Angelo comes on the live saying that, he used her, and he had to do what he had to do. And I think that that's what brought on her little tears over on the COVID side, right? That she was in tears over there. I think she heard that part when Angelo said, shit, I had to do what I had to do. A floozy gonna be a floozy. You understand? Hey, if I had to go ahead on and lay the Dino on the back to get her to go in and infiltrate on R.kelly, then that's just what it was. But hey, I wasn't leaving my wife. I wasn't separating from my wife or none of that shit, right? And I think, because when us women start hearing stuff like that, right? What's going through her mind, y'all? What's going through her mind? Damn, man, this nigga really played me, man. This nigga foul. So she wants to get up there with her goddamn defense, right? When all the time, like, it don't even matter. There is no defense. Knowing that you, goddammit, your eyeballs got attracted to a man that was married. Well, I think earlier on, Cass Jones says that I don't think she kind of knew he was married, but we all knew that was a lie because Azrael had to have a mama some damn way around. You understand what I'm saying? And she came out here to get a story off of Azrael and the others. So, well, she couldn't have used that. Sorry, Cash. I actually tried to help you out there a little bit. Next time, girl, I think you want to talk to the girl because I wrote the book on gang, boo. I wrote the book on it, baby. I would have told you how to not get caught the fuck up. I would have told you how to play it, girl. So I don't know who you been getting your advice from. And then you say you a writer. Now, if you're a writer, then that means that you are also a reader. And you mean to tell me all them love motherfucking books out and your ass ain't learned shit out them damn love books? But girl, that's where I got most of my shit from. And it fucking works.
Relationship.
Hold on. Oh my God, I gotta find this.
Ever dropping anything.
Right.
Period. Even
it seemed like y'all fell in love for a little while, okay? And then he just was fucking crazy.
I'm open about falling for him. I would never, like how he tried to downplay me, I would never downplay him like that. Now, Tim, I have to be honest, I never had interest in him.
Right.
With him, I did fall. So I can be honest about that. I don't think it's, I don't think that.
So now, Cash, because I'm going to find that part where you talk about Mr. Kelly in this live. I'm going to find that part. It's coming up somewhere. But you tell us how, after that phone, we all heard that phone call that was initiated between you and Mr. Kelly. You tell the people, how the hell are you going to love that one over there and help Mr. Kelly when that one that you was loving was Mr. Kelly's enemy? How you were going to help Mr. Kelly? How? Because I was really curious about that. And Mr. Kelly asked you who was setting him up, and you couldn't even do it because that man had his Dino so far on your back and your neck. You knew goddamn well. But at the same time, you said that you didn't want to see Mr. Kelly fall. I just couldn't do this. But you knew what they all were doing. So now you can do checkmate on Angelo. All you got to do now is just come out here and tell everybody why it's being recorded, everything that Angelo and them stole. That's all you got to do, girl. Then you're going to be one up on Angelo. Just bring on the rest of the tea, girl. Tell her, cause you know, you probably rented the truck, girl. The truck probably was in your name, and you probably went down there and distracted the front desk, a whole bunch of shit. All that shit. So you might as well go on and tell it before they put them medium cuffs on you, allegedly. Ain't gonna get medium, girl. You go get it.
If you're a woman, you're right. But if you're a woman, you can see how Angelo Clary is followable. Like you can follow.
Hold on, I got to find this, y'all.
Didn't say anything, right?
Yeah, because this was around the time when it was getting closer to like him getting arrested and stuff.
Oh, so you have started talking back to him.
I believe so, Ivan.
And then, but you feel some type of guilt over that, and I don't think that you should. I think that
I don't feel guilt. I just wanted to say that because I know that there's going to be somebody who's going to listen, who's going to say, well, damn, like if you had stuff showing that these people were different, how come you never,
said anything? Yeah. Why didn't you say anything?
I just want to understand what that was.
But I just want you to understand from a standpoint of, of you not feeling guilty because the things that are already out there are things that are already out there. You know what I mean? And like you said, Azriel tried to speak up and say something, but I don't feel like it would have changed anything. I feel like it would have just put you in a weird situation. That's why, you know what I mean? So, but anyway.
Yes, Miss AP, yes.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say that there are going to be people that are going to say, then why wouldn't a bitch say nothing? Or, just shit like that. So I just wanted to address that part because I know that people are going to be talking,
Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot on me. It's been a lot on me this whole time because, you would have experiences with people and then you sit back and you watch these people on TV, you watch these people calling themselves advocates and, doing all of this stuff and playing these roles that they're really not. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hard pill to follow because, like,
yeah,
you're not even there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm skipping it, y'all. Shout out to Toxic Diamond, y'all. In case y'all haven't known, she was in jail. I don't know, whatever. And she got her cash app. A GoFundMe up, y'all. She's looking to get $12,000. I haven't quite followed her story much, but I see it coming up and I do peep in it. And she got some problems going on over there as well. So if you're interested in helping Toxic Diamond out, head on over to her GoFundMe page and you will see where she's trying to raise some money for her bond. She's in jail. So I think we could just get a little information off of here. But you doing little pieces of their little artwork. It's a shout out to them, and that's only fair, right?
Sorry.
Wait, I gotta find it, y'all. I gotta find it. I know I clipped it. I don't know where to find my clip at.
But it didn't surprise me because he's vindictive. Would I think that he would go that damn far? I don't know. Because if it comes down to his reputation and whatever his goal is right now for him and his family, the things like about, what happened with the sexual assault stuff, and I could put the business out there about somebody who did, I think he thought that those little threats would make me feel some kind of way, or, him saying that he knows that I am the perfect fucking target. You see how emotional I get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we saw that last night.
R.kelly right now on life. Like this really sounds like some R.kelly shit.
Oh, see, it's up in here, y'all. It's up in here. Gotta find it.
And basically, I was in the phone. Yeah, I saw the messages. And, this could be a bad look for you, homie, talking to the dude. I know you don't want this to get out. You got this to worry about, that to worry about, whatever. He basically controlling me and his narrative, or so he thinks, by threatening him, basically saying, like, this is over. This is mine. Like, you ain't dealing with her no more.
Oh, my. fucking
So he's thinking that the guy is like a pussy because he really ain't saying nothing, but he's not realizing like he ain't saying nothing because he letting you hang yourself because you're being recorded.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So I'm so upset at this time on the phone because I'm actually getting the confirmation that this nigga's in my phone. So in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
So this nigga done hacked into your phone. Angelo Clary done hacked into your phone, got your other person's number who you talking to, fucking called this nigga, threatened him, and then
I don't buy that hacking into the phone shit. The only people good with hacking into a phone is them goddamn people all overseas. Y'all know good goddamn well ain't no black ass person in hacking it. How you hack into a phone? How do you hack into somebody's phone? How does that work, y'all? Cause I was puzzled with that, and Toxic was puzzled too. I already know, T. I already know, right? I already know, but I guess he should probably hit her GoFundMe too before he start doing all of that, though. Anyways, it's on there. I'm gonna find that clipping. I swear I need to know where the hell did I send it to, y'all. It's a little clipping, and you would hear her give her reason of why she had to do what she did to Mr. Kelly. She had to do it. And she said it in her own words. And it was because that Angelo had her, infiltrate in on him. She didn't have a choice, so she was in love and all of this stuff, and y'all heard that stuff, and that right there is the reason why she should have them medium ass handcuffs on her and on that damn stand. Now, here's what I think about when it comes to Don Russell. Again, Don Russell told everybody when he was down there at that gym, he get this phone call from a Cash, and all of a sudden there's a Jasmine there, and this or that. He doing, trying to eliminate them. Get away. How old are you? She needs money. Cash knows her, and they got to get her on up. She need bus money. Somehow Sylvia was in. Sylvia ended up, I guess she said giving her some money as well. He said it's on this. I know it's on this live, but I can't find it. I know I had copied the part that I wanted. Now I don't even know where I sent it to, girl. I don't know if it's in my email, in my messages, or what. I don't know what the hell. I be all over the place, girl. I be all over. Let me see if I sent it here. Right? No. I know I sent it. I done checked my email. Oh, wait, maybe this it. Hold on, let me see if this it. Nope.
Knock on there.
No, that's not it. That's not it. So I gotta find it. But anyways, it's there. And with me, that's just my ring of people, And first of all, let me let you guys know, especially one person about the name calling. I don't have those type of feelings. I don't have those type of feelings for you to call me a dog or a rat or a cat or a bitch or none of that. I do not have those weak feelings for that. I've been past calling names or whatever. That just shows me that, okay, I'm a bitter person because I'm telling the truth, or my truth of what I believe. This is what I believe. I know I gotta find it, Mel. I got five damn phones over here, girl. I done sent it somewhere. I don't know where the hell I sent that little clipping right there, because it just needs to be heard again and again and again and again and again. Cash reason for making that coming into Mr. Kelly's life, and that or a part of his life, or a minute of his life, a second, and that was to infiltrate in his freaking life, to under Angelo's freaking spell, and that was freaking foul. It was wrong. And you got the nerves to sit up here to be crying about like this man who intentionally came out here to put all of this outrageous information on Mr. Kelly. A kid's kidnapped in a dungeon, in a coat, all this stuff, all of this role playing about throwing rocks up at a window. I saw Tim Savage and his wife standing on we call it the L track, I don't know what you guys call it, the train, we call it the L in Chicago, screaming all up at the windows and shit like that. Y'all, this whole script, y'all put it together, man, and it just played out along with Michael Abernathy and Jim Derrigadis. But back to Don Russell. Don Russell, I believe, in my opinion, Cash is bitter with him because he picked up on all of y'all shit and y'all hated it. Y'all hated it with a passion. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's just my opinion. Bookham, you were paid, dude. You were paid to throw all kind of rocks and stones. You being paid somewhere to throw rocks and stones at that goddamn PI man, making up shit, causing confrontation, and everything to do to keep, you did this deliberately to keep them boys' truth from coming out. You had to do it, but you know what? Drunken Larry, he fell weak. He fell weak to the paperwork because he knew now that what he was doing was now in the hands, or I should say, what he had done was in the hands now of an actual attorney. Jennifer Bungine exposed this stuff. And once you expose one hot trail, it's going to lead to the next hot trail. And it's going to lead to the next one. And all you had to do was open up the door. But you know what? Don't book them. You better go put your spandex back on. Because if you think for any moment that them boys over there ain't going to take your ass down and put your ass in the extra large ass, because I think they got some corner sales that's a little bit big. And I know most of them go 10 by 12. They might have to find you like a 12 by 13 because you need a little more extra room, and that's okay. They can accommodate that. I already know that they can, but you wasn't there. You was not there for, oh, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, I found it. Shout out, Mills. I took my time and it came to me, girl. Shout out, Mills. Now, I hate to jump back over here to the Cash Jones, but I got to, y'all. Let's hear what she said.
Basically, like, if you have something that can show these people in another light, like, help me. You know what I'm saying? Help me.
Right.
And because I was so hung up on this nigga, I would not give up. He was basically like, if you have something that can show these people in another light, like, help me. You know what I'm saying? Help me.
Help me.
And because I was so hung up on this nigga,
on that nigga,
I would not give up.
She would not give up, and that's about all that I had clipped, y'all, because that was important. She would not give up any information, any doings, wrongfully doings towards Mr. Kelly. And therefore, Mr. Kelly ended up receiving. Now, that's just one part of Mr. Kelly's dilemma, okay? Because Mr. Kelly has to be dissected into a pie, okay? He got hit 3 different ways, maybe 4 different ways out here, right? Maybe 4. So you got to dissect it. And in my opinion, Jennifer Bungine is going to have to, she going to have to hit it section by section by section. Now, New York, it was tried, but she only had a short time to really dive into it, to dig everything out. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Because I heard Angelo try to tell those people exactly what an appeal may be for Mr. Kelly, right? He mentioned that it could possibly be where if he loses his appeal, that his time actually would start over because, they started over fresh, and that just may be. But just what if this is the appeal for Mr. Kelly to be vindicated without prejudice. What if it's that type of appeal? You didn't explain that one, especially with the information that she is collaborating, that she's putting together, compounding in her paperwork to show to these appellate court where it needs to go, where people are not biased, don't take sides, and then took the oath and work by it, live by it, you know, and then they say, you know what, we're gonna have to release him. You forgot to explain that part. You only, Angelo, wanted to explain the part that, well, if he loses it, well, what if he don't lose it? What if he doesn't lose it? Explain that. Don't be biased. Give us the what if he does and what if he don't. Don't be biased about it. But I felt he was biased on the explanation of explaining the appeal to the panel a little bit. And I was like, well, okay, now let me hear, what if he won't? Ain't you gonna tell us about that? What if Bonjean done dotted her I's and crossed her T's and he's coming out and y'all going in? What about that part? Absolutely, Mo. That's all they need is one. That's all they need. And I think that she's going to be bringing that reasonable doubt. There it is. Hell, it played out last night, though, little Mo. But what we've learned now so far through this past week and coming into the next week, right, is that Bookham likes to fight every motherfucking body over everything. He wants all the lawsuits. And let me jump to Sylvia for a minute. Granted, Sylvia, you want them to take all that stuff down. I get it. But you're going to have to watch the counterclaim. And I ain't trying to mess up your lawsuit, but you might have to pull his shit down too, because that's a devious ass man. He going to go in there and say, well, she got this one. He petted. He patted Sylvia, and he go, she got this one, and I can show you, court, so you got to be careful. The judge will throw some shit out like that. So the stuff that you want him to clean up, you might want to clean up yours, because y'all going to go into court with a tit for tat. Second of all, Sylvia, listen. We didn't watch y'all go to the small claims court over a goddamn car, and we ain't seen no resolution in that. Now, I understand that attorney on her channel is fine. She know her shit. I watched it, and she seems to be pretty good. Now, Bookham, she done gave your big ass 10 days to stop defaming her character on YouTube. Now, whether you take the opportunity to comply, that's up to you. But we already know you're going to come to court dressed like somebody else, talking like somebody else, all that goddamn shit. But this time right here, though, Sylvia, what you gonna get, Sylvia? Your car back? What you gonna sue her for, Sylvia? That nigga ain't got shit. What you gonna sue for? Your vehicle back? Girl, that be the funniest shit in hell. You go to court and your remedy is, I'm a sue for that 2015 Chrysler, and that's your shit. I'm gonna have Sylvia. I'm gonna have a field day if your ass got that car and that damn remedy over there. I ain't lying. I'm gonna have a field day on that shit. I'm like, well, that's one way to get it back, Sylvia. You pretty smart. But see, what you gonna sue, Sylvia? What you gonna sue for? What does he got? Sometimes it'll cost you way more to take a broke ass man to freaking court than it is to just say, you know what, do what you want to do, because I am who I am. I wouldn't give two shits a heck of what Bookham is saying about me. Bookham could say that my damn cooter cat is sitting on top of my head and my left ear is growing out the bottom of my ass, and I wouldn't give a two hoots fuck. I really would. See, they have these things that sticks and stones. But anyways, shout out to you for filing, in 10 days, if you have to, your lawsuit. Because that boy think his draws is just too damn big for his mouth. It's just too damn big for his mouth. Now, let me jump back over to Don Russell. I like talking about this Don Russell shit, though. It'd be funny, right? Now this would really explain why you sat over there and developed you a cheerleader team against that man. And that was because he was breaking the mold shit out here. And you know he was talking a little bit too much. You used everything up underneath the sun on that damn Don Russell, old ass paperwork about taxes, brought up his mama. You talked about this, talked about in the basketball court, this all you, hey, hell, you wouldn't puff up to me. There you go again, steady want to fight. You just want to fight. All my life I had to fight. That's all you want to do. That don't make no sense. You can't win aggressively. It damps your brain. It clogs it up. You can't win with trying to fight. Everybody, every single body on these channels, except for them goddamn guys who set up there. Now you want Drunken Larry right now. Now, that don't make no sense, because I was Drunken Larry. I sue your ass for that big ass steak. I ain't gonna lie. No, now you want to fight me? Give me my steak back. Give me my camera. Give me my computer, my laptop, my chair, my rug, and the stolen refrigerator, and the dishwasher in the dryer. Oh shit. Book 'em. Blame it on the Snoop Dogg. Blame it on the Snoop Dogg. But for real though, all of them need to be in court. Every last one. Confession out here on YouTube, nah, that ain't good enough, man. They need to go in court, and all of us need to be sitting right up at the top, y'all, in the VIP section, boy, cracking the hell up on this shit. Cause this shit is funny, but it's not funny, because this is about Mr. Kelly's life. This is about how these people did what they did over your daughters. This is something that you could have allowed the police. They didn't find nothing wrong. They really didn't find nothing wrong. They reacted because of the way the parents was reacting. They reacted because y'all took all of this publicity all out on the TVs and in the newspapers and everywhere. You caused a national uproar, Kelly need to sue their ass for some damn rent, Azarel. And make her ass pay all the rent back, all the gas she done burnt out in the goddamn spider car, all that shit. I'll just pay it all back. They call it even Steven. That's what we doing. What's going on, APZ? That's what's going on. It's crazy. Yeah. You know, but and you know, the truth be told, though, I mean, Sylvia's gonna be on that stand too. Because Sylvia, you know, I believe she knew some things as well, you know, under Bookham's, you know, spell, you know, friendly spell, you know, he allegedly sucked her in, you know, oh, we're gonna be good friends. I need you to do this and do that. And then he gonna come out here and tell the public, Bookham, y'all, because Bookham old snitch a boy too, right? Bookham snitch once he gets his stomach full. Y'all pay attention. Once that nigga start eating all that chicken and fish and hair grease and all that shit over there, that boy got a lot of shit to tell. He does. He told that Sylvia pulled the Don Russell's information and stuff. And what did Sylvia do? She come back out later on and she had apologized about Don Russell and other people, you know, of things that she was pulling over there, you know. So that was a sad situation. That was a bummer that Sylvia had to go through that, but as well, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, Sylvia may have done her part with, you know, writing up some paper or whatever to try to send in to, you know, to the attorneys. The only problem was that it was sent in to the wrong goddamn attorneys. She sent the shit in to the Doug Anton. And the Doug Anton and the Bookham was bodies. The Doug Anton allegedly was probably throwing all Sylvia's shit in goddamn garbage. I'm sending this shit. We on the road with this defense fund. We don't need this shit coming in here. Oh, hell no. Doug Anton allegedly probably putting that shit in his little briefcase. You know, y'all watch the movies, right? You got to sneak some shit out the office. He getting rid of it. I mean, think about it though. Think about it. All of this information that they claim that they have been sending in, right? Sending in, right? Why ain't none of this shit like really been talked about like in this paper? Why, if there was going for the defense, right? For the defense, right? If these people was really upfront, some good people to Mr. Kelly, right? Do y'all really think that the defense would have not called these people to the stand for Mr. Kelly? See, once Doug Anton, you know, evaporated off the screen, and you know, Greenberg, he's still around. See, somehow I kind of believe Greenberg when he was saying, you know, like, well, I don't know nothing about it, and you know, he got book them all on the phone, you know, the $300 with the 20,000, I don't know how much, you know, all that shit, right? Here's what I think. Now, don't be laughing, y'all. I'm just telling y'all about my thoughts, right? I think that once Kanik came aboard, see, Greenberg wasn't really all the way in with that defense fund shit like that, right? You could tell. You could pretty much tell, right? But Booker took the money straight, you know, they put Doug Anton's name, you know, on top of it, right? I believe that Greenberg put a birdie in Kanik's ear. That's what I believe. And told Kanik, watch out for that nigga over there. That one that called the D, what's his name? I don't know. I don't even know his name. I just know Booker. I don't even know that boy's goddamn name. That's a damn shame. I've been calling him Booker for 3 damn years now. I ain't know his name. I believe that it kind of worked out, in my opinion, that away. Stay away from him. We got to keep our eye on him. That's, you know, that's just my opinion, you know. And then here you come with Jennifer Bonjean, you know, on the case, right? And here you are with Booker talking about how, you know, he's the man, he's this and who he's that. What man that was close to Mr. Kelly was down there that took the stand for Mr. Kelly? Put his name in the chat. I get them mixed up. Was it Keith or Julius? Which one was it, you guys, that took the stand? Somebody better make it make sense that if Booker was a goddamn man and he knew everything, he was up in there in 2006 and since 2006 and that they did not have this nigga on the stand. Ain't no way, no how. No way, no how. No way, no how. You can't beat Julius. Thank you, honey. Ain't no way you could be over here trying to be very impressible to everybody about how that's your man. And I stands for my man, but an attorney ain't convinced enough to put him on a stand for your man. Something wasn't right about that. And that's all I got to say. Maybe because they, you know, the cross-examination might have hit his ass with asking about that damn defense fund. You say, what did I think when he see the PI fight? Bless me, fight. All he want to do is fight him. All he want to do is fight him. That man sat up there and told the PI, Mr. Harrison, that his wife should be go suck his pee-pee. Now, you know that's messed up, right? But he is a mentee of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's about him now. It's about him. It's about him. He couldn't even carry the throne out to continue to respect himself or the image of what he said his goddaddy helped raise him. Your goddaddy taught you the mouth like that? To tell another man's wife to suck his pee-pee. Now, you know, that's some crazy ass shit there. That's some crazy ass shit. But easy said as done. When you are on a screen, you can pretty much say whatever you want. In case y'all haven't noticed, in my opinion, when Bookham showed up down there and the PI was there with Keith and they walking along. And he said that it was the COVID girls that alarmed him that the PI was staring at him, right? Now, mind you, when the Kells people came out the courtroom, they all went west, right? Bookham didn't go west with the Kelly people. Bookham went east with the COVID side. I was like, the fuck is you doing over there? You mean to tell me it wasn't no Kells people to help diffuse an argument or anything? There were no Kells people around. Nope. He chose the COVID side. He over there with the ladies. He didn't unbuckle his tie. Hell, wasn't even much tie to unbuckle. You just pull that on off over your head. It wasn't no big long tie. It was a big knot. It was a big knot. Big knotted old tie there. I was like, I don't even know how, like, I ain't never seen no knot that big up underneath the neck of a tie. That was a big tie. Big knotted tie. That must was tied special or something. I don't know. But no, he didn't go that way. No, so they helped him out. The girls calmed him down and everything. But what I can't understand is why didn't you just tell the PI right there in front of him to tell your wife to suck my pee-pee? Why you say that right there in front of that man's face? See, it's certain things that you can actually say on screen and off screen. Nah, I couldn't understand that. That man right there, that man gonna be waiting on you too, Book. Gonna be waiting on you. He gonna have a whole rubber dildo and slap across your face. He gonna snap you with a old little rubber ding ding. That man gonna beat your ass. That man gonna beat you up so bad it don't make no sense you to talk about that man's wife. That don't make no sense, boy. That don't make no sense how you did that woman. He was hiding behind the building. He was hiding behind the building eating. Oh my Lord. But let's go back to Don Russell. Because from what I was seeing on the videos, and everything. Let me see some. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. 1 second. 1 second. Because I was supposed to be talking about the legal litigation syndrome tonight too. But hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this right here. How many of y'all, let me ask you a question. Every video, almost every single video with Mr. Kelly being either released from jail, even down by the studio, I believe, even traveling when the helicopters was up over the Sprinter and the vehicle that was behind Mr. Kelly. I think I might have counted about 4 videos where Don Russell is right there, not Bookham. Don Russell is right there. Don Russell is blocking off spectators, supporters. He's right there. I don't understand why them people over there ain't never asked him, well, where were you? Well, where were you when this nigga, he said he was there in 2016, right? 2006. Well, Mr. Kelly has been released from jail back in 2019. So let me see if I can get this one up. Here, there's quite a few. Let me see what this one is. Hold on. There's quite a few. Released from jail. You don't see Bookham not one time after Kip fired him from being a security guard, allegedly. Pap, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, ain't shit. Boy, you worked for Kip. When Kip business went underwater, so did you. You ain't made a check since. Oh shit. I don't even know how he still can't even see his picture in the lineup on that goddamn kaleidoscope page. That girl is subliminally telling on your ass. But that's his girl. That's his girl. But she sure keep his mug shot right on up in that damn picture over there. I be like, she for some reason, she would not take. Y'all don't even know what picture I'm talking about. Do you? Well, I'm gonna show you that one too. I'm gonna show you that one too. Hold on, I gotta take Daffy off the damn screen. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Oh, wait a minute. Go here. Oh shit. That goddamn Kip business went under, and so did this nigga. Okay, let me see if I can get up, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. This one right here. Let me see if Bookham. Let me see if Bookham is in this one. Hold on. Where's the volume at? I can't get no volume on here. Y'all got me crying over here. They talking about some. He was over there calling somebody a super fan. Boy, you was a straight up super fan. You done lost work hours, security job, petrol job, apartments, shoes. Remember you was selling them? You lost them too. That boy done lost everything. Wait, let me move my screen. Let me move this shit up. Move this up to the top. Let me see. Well, I don't know why I got no volume, y'all. Where's the sound at? What's going on around here? What the hell is going on? I don't know what the volume at, y'all, but that's okay. I want to see. I'm going to fast forward. I want to see if I can find Bookham in this goddamn video some damn where. I don't know where he at, but we going to find him. Where you at, boy? Let me fast. Look, okay. All right, well, that ain't him. Look at that security right there with the chicken. Maybe that was Bookham, y'all. Hey, let me bag that up, sir. That might be Bookham right there. Hold on. Y'all see that right there? Look at that with the chicken box. That might be Bookham right there. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to blow that up. Girl, that Metro Petro Chronicles was off the chain, baby. Bookham had me cracking up at that damn gas station, baby. Okay. Oh, there go the security again. Look at that. That's a oh, there it is. There it is there. Let me see.
Yo, can you move?
Sorry, where you went, sir.
Lady, thank you.
Stop right there. Who did y'all see in the video? Who did you see in the video? Let me bag it up a little bit. Wasn't Bookham. Nope. We'll go again. Let's go. Wasn't even there. Now, Daddy has been released from jail, and God's son is not there. Right over here, you see Don Roddy, R.kelly from the traffic.
R.kelly, what would you like to say to your fan?
All this shit on his mouth.
Hey, guys, stop.
Okay, look at that. There we go. There go the niggeration. That's niggeration. They down there. And he's blocked. Y'all see it? They go eat it. They there. Not no goddamn book. So I don't understand this about Bookham. Somebody explain that shit. How did he come along and take the traffic towards him and off of Mr. Kelly? Oh, it must have been cold out there that day. Good Lord, them people got on hats and coats, y'all. So now that we saw that one, the sprinter takes off, and behind the sprinter, we're definitely going to see this goddamn Mercedes. And in this Mercedes, traveling behind Mr. Kelly is Don Russell, not Bookham. He cannot afford a damn Mercedes. Oh, Bookham, I'm sorry for that. I mean, if your credit is up to everybody, you can go and lease one. I mean, I think they got some cheap used ones on the lot. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. You can get a Mercedes. But here he is here. Here he is here. But they are being told, and you are being told, that Don Russell is the reason why Mr. Kelly is in jail. Don Russell set Mr. Kelly up. Don Russell did this. Don Russell did that. That man just came back into Mr. Kelly's life situation to have himself caught up in a trial indictment himself and Mr. Kelly. He just went out there to do some reckless ass shit, huh? Yeah, he did some, it was reckless. I'll give that, you know, it was reckless. But I take it, in my opinion, that he did it thinking that I can help a friend out. I need to postpone this goddamn docuseries because we want to get Mr. Kelly's stuff out there first. That's the way I saw it. Bookham sees differently because, in my opinion, Don came in and like everybody out here has literally said, if you know Mr. Kelly, he speaks to everybody individually. So you don't know what he's telling one person and the next person and the next person. The only person that claims to know this shit is Bookham. He the only one out on YouTube. But how do we know he didn't ask for Don to find out who's doing this to me? Hell, he couldn't get the accurate information from Cass Jones. She was in love. She's doing booty calls. She didn't have time. So who else was out there to help him? To where we are now watching 2 shows, 2.5, Drunken Larry comes on, of individuals that's telling everything that they have done pertaining to a situation involving Mr. Kelly. How come they couldn't break Don Russell? How come they didn't break him? They put him in an indictment. He just came on and said, well, yeah, okay, I made the phone call. Yada, yada, yada. He didn't go all into no damn details about, well, it was him and he did this and he stole the money. He did this, he did, no. He just gave you a little bit of bargain piece of, I'm going to go on through this indictment. I got it. It is what it is. But them people over there, man, they was breaking it down, y'all. And Drunken Larry did this part, and Angelo did this, and Tim, you did that, and Shabazz, you did this, and Cash Jones, this is your part, and Bookham, this is your part. You got the hush-hush money, allegedly, and so and so on and so forth. Yeah. They made, y'all, this been a roller, and we ain't done. It ain't done out here, not by a long shot. There's more to come, because as they say, Jennifer Bonjean has just turned up the heat. The way that I see it, Drunken Larry can get some leniency. All he got to do is go and turn himself back in and say, woo, vase, skippy. It was so-and-so, and I did this part for this or this or that. See, usually it's the first nigga that really snitch get the lesser time. You have to go on and do what you got to do, Drunken Larry. Go on, do what you got to do, because it ain't going to be nothing like seeing you and Angelo sitting up in that courtroom battling this shit out while Mr. Kelly come on up out of there. Now, Azrael, you can't come back. Can't come back. And you did, the word on the curb that you wrote him an apology letter. And your apology letter, you know, by him, the person that they say that he was, you try to put him in his feelings and shit. Because they say he's a good man. He did nothing but good stuff to you guys. Just because that man told your ass to get in the room and learn your lesson, that is not a crime. No, it ain't crime. You know, but you had to come out with some whole shit about you. He hit you with a shoe. And he hit you with a shoe. That man would have swung and hit you with a shoe. I guarantee you, you'd have had some stitches or something. Or something was going on. But yeah, that's that part there. No Bookham in sight. Nowhere. Bookham had time to even catch a flight in and to catch up with this, because they drove this right here because they, I believe, was trying to dodge the helicopters and stuff. He's trying to find his privacy. Bookham could have caught an hour and a half flight in, got an Uber and made it to fucking McDonald's, because that's how long it took their ass to get over there. He never came, never showed up. I had a problem with that. But this your daddy. How many of y'all is gonna catch a 747 if this is your god daddy? Ain't you on your way? Ain't you on your way? Nah, he had to sit back and figure out, well, girl, don't bring up them Baltimore, because baby, let me go and find a little Baltimore girls who he really knew. And Sherrod, I mean, she didn't want to come out the bathroom, and I remember Bookham live when he talked about Mr. Kelly was up in, I guess, a penthouse suite at the hotel or something, and him and Kip had, you know, went over to the little club thing or whatever, you know, and then they left with the girls. Everywhere it was about some girls, and girls, and the girls. You know, I have something else that but I don't want to believe it. I'm fast forwarding. I'm just skimming through this. Look at that. No Bookham car, not even at McDonald's. So you mean to tell everybody out here that Don Russell and all of these other people that was out here, because there was a lot of them out there, right? There's a lot of guys out here that was protecting Mr. Kelly. Going into the McDonald's and things, sitting down here and eating with him. Out of all of these people outside this McDonald's, the only one that he calls out is Don Russell. He don't tell you what do you call it? What people, what agent group is Don Russell working under? We can verify that. Put the agent people out here. He did this by himself. He his own agent. And then, of course, you had, you know, Winbush, and she, you know, give the intellectual property back. Right now, if you ask me, you ought to be glad he didn't give it back, because they went up in there and robbed the hell out of Mr. Kelly. So they probably wouldn't have had that, Sharon Winbush. They'd have had everything that Keith and Don Russell put up, because Don Russell came out here and said to this whole YouTube nation out here that Keith has half of it and he put half of it up. So that way it is safe. When they come, they can't get all, you know, take all of it. And that probably should have been kept on the down low, but whatever. But he said that. So if it's not true, then there's a Keith, a friend of Mr. Kelly, that was well capable of coming out to say that, you know what, Don, you give it back. You know what? Keith was out here one time. He came, he made that phone call in, and Randy got him, or I believe, in on a phone call to talk to Bookham. At that point in time, he could have said something about that. Bookham could have asked him about that. He didn't want to clear that up. Or Keith just didn't want to have this type of BS out here. If Keith is supposed to be the person that's in charge of X, Y, and Z, it's solely up to Keith to do whatever Mr. Kelly wishes are to deal with Don Russell. Not no damn Bookham. Bookham can't do shit. His name ain't on shit to handle shit. He can't bring a goddamn donkey up in the courtroom and strike up an argument. None. His name ain't on it. It ain't gonna hold no weight, no water. Who are you? Oh, I'm his godson. Huh? What? Who is Keith? Oh, well, I am, here's my name. It's on here. I'm over this. I oversees this and this and this and this. That's the only person. That's the only person. Not no goddamn Booker who out here selling fucking lemons and making lemonade over there. Hey, that boy can't do shit in the damn courtroom for Mr. Kelly unless his name is on the paperwork to do so. And I think I highly doubt that, being that Mr. Kelly was highly upset about his Atlanta home getting broken into and the goddamn dishwasher and the wash machine is gone. And he still ain't figured out who did that. Now, let me find another. Let me see. Where we at? Oh, speaking of Daryl Johnson, something else was said over there. I meant to write that part down about Daryl Johnson. Something else was quite said over there. Now, I'm gonna bring this video up just for a hot dingly damn second, just for a second here, right? I'm gonna pause it just for a minute. Okay, hold on. Pause. Daryl Johnson. I know they had not the whirlpool. I know that they was talking about. I thought I heard his name come up on the live over there, right? Now, they says that allegedly Daryl Johnson came in by who? I guess Greenberg didn't quite do his homework allegedly on who Daryl Johnson was. Daryl Johnson also is the fella who, is he still incarcerated, you guys? Nobody's following his paperwork. Find his paperwork. Nobody's following him. He ended up owing, y'all know this, a whole bunch of people for taking their monies and lying to him about whatever he can do, well, pertaining to whatever job it is that he had. I don't know, some bullshit. But it was said that somewhere that Michael Avenatti, and as well as with the Kim Fox thing. And I believe that Greenberg, when he came out and he started to make that call about Kim Fox, he should have stood his ground on that. He should have stood his ground on it. Somewhere he folded on that. I don't know why. Like, did they threaten him about his job? Did they punk him? What happened? Because he called them out. He called out Mike Avenatti. He called out Kim Fox on one of his on his news thing when they was filming him, right? He did. But it was like he folded on them. Like, why didn't you keep pursuing them? Why didn't he keep, he could have kept, like, making sure that, okay, since I'm still the attorney, I like all messages and everything that's transpiring between each other, which he did ask for, but he ended up never getting it. Gotta go back and find that motion somewhere back up in there. But Daryl Johnson as well also need to be brought in, subpoenaed, like Jim Derogatis is with subpoenaed in. He needs to be subpoenaed in as well, ASAP. Yep, ASAP. That's what he said.
Well, the reason he can't pay, as you know, he hadn't worked in a long time. He can't book shows. He can't do anything. There's been a lot of things going on in Mr. Kelly's life, lawsuits, all the things that are happening, and he just didn't have the money. And so he didn't have $161,000. So we tried to work some things out. It didn't work out. And hopefully we'll get him out by Wednesday next week.
Can you talk about his state of mind right now, how he's feeling about this right now?
Well, he came here expecting to leave. That's what he came to expect to leave. He didn't come here to go to jail.
This is what behooves me, though, because
he came here.
We saw him with Michael Avenatti outside the restaurant, and they, everything is cool. We done learned how he ended up persuading Mr. Kelly into having that talk show with the interview with Gayle King. We saw him with just passing around a bunch of information, right? Greenberg knows this by now. And just because he is sitting in jail, waiting on the outcome of his situation, sometimes an attorney will leave well enough alone. Okay, well, they got him. He's going through that. But they will also leave well enough alone because if they open up a can of worms with Daryl, it will also open up more information about Greenberg. So sometimes, they'll find a reason to just walk away, just walk away with it, But since attorney Jennifer Bonjean is on board, literally, she has to go all the way back. She has to we're talking about possibly another year of investigating, like a whole nother year. All these text messages needs to be pulled out the clouds everywhere. But can you pull something out the cloud if you done thrown it in the ocean, your phone or something like that? Can you pull that out? I don't want to hear what he has to say, y'all. I just wanted to remind everybody about Daryl. Oh, Lord, girl. Mr. Kelly it's just everywhere. I'm trying to find, look at Tim Savage. Tim Savage be like, I just want my daughter back. I just want to know if she was fine and if she was healthy. That's all I just wanted to know, because she was of age. This one right here. Let's remember what Michael Avenatti said. Let's see what he said. 6. 2 victims.
6 clients, 2 victims, 2 parents, as well as 2 whistleblowers who can both be described as knowing R.Kelly and being within his inner circle.
That almost sounds like you, Booker, until he said 25 years. He said 25 years, Booker. I figure, no, that ain't him. 25 years. He said 2 whistleblowers, 25 years connected to Mr. Kelly. There was 2. Who do y'all think that those 2 people were? Who were they, y'all? 2 people connected, knowing Mr. Kelly for 25 years. This is what this man says. Michael Avenatti says that they were the 2 whistleblowers. Okay.
My office was originally retained in April of last year by a concerned parent. We began a thorough investigation. We traveled the United States. We interviewed witnesses. We uncovered documents. And we
contacted Michael Avenatti, though? Or do you think that he was referred to him by Jim Derogatis, allegedly? You think I think Michael Avenatti came in as a referral, because Michael Avenatti is a big bank person. You know what I'm saying? Michael Avenatti retainer fees probably came in as a good probably $100,000. That's just the type of numbers that he like, right? That's the cases that attracts him, the big cases, right? So who do y'all imagine that probably referred Angelo and them to Michael Avenatti? I kind of guess Jim Derogatis. I don't know. Because of all the text messages that is coming out. You understand what I'm saying? Like Michael Avenatti contacted Kim and Jim Derogatis, he all in the messages and shit and all that stuff, right? And somewhere in that loop, somebody referred them to him because they felt, allegedly, since he went up against Trump, he'd be the best candidate, this one right here. Now, Angelo, Claire and them, you want to bet that they shit their ass once this man got arrested behind Nike? Y'all want to bet? I bet they shit their ass. I bet you they was over there punching the walls and every goddamn thing that he got arrested, right? Why? Because once Jennifer Bonjean get hold to their money, text message, which it was already out. Shout out to TBD. She put, want to go and look at it. That's where I saw that, right? Yeah, expose it all. Do you have time to talk? Well, can we talk on Tuesday? Well, what about another day? Is that a good day? Well, I'm landing now. Ooh, yeah. Let me see what you said, Michael.
Did so very, very quietly so as to ensure that no complaints could later be made that we were pursuing this for any other reason other than justice. Again, we began in April of last year. Earlier this month, we uncovered and recovered a videotape of over 40 minutes in length. We promptly brought it to the attention of Ms. Fox and others in her office.
The videotape.
This tape.
Some videotapes. They got it to Kim Fox prompt. If you take that message and you go back over to, I don't have it recorded, what Drunken Larry says, right? We got the bus drivers, we got this, we got that, we got people to lie, right? He talked about, the storage and everything, right? And this man here, Michael Avenatti, ended up being the attorney for Angelo Clary and Geronda, earlier in this dilemma here. So could it be possible that, just another way of looking at it. You say he got a good poker face, just another way of looking at it. If they've been to the storages and all in Mr. Kelly's home and stealing things or whatever, is this what they're talking about? Are Angelo and the people and Drunken Larry, allegedly the people that, got some stuff to this man? Because he can't make this without previously speaking to his clients. How would he have this information from his client? A lot of this stuff is tying in, is definitely tying in, you guys, but I'm willing to bet Angelo shitted his ass when Michael Avenatti got arrested, though. I know he shitted his ass. Son of a gun. I don't know. Is this how he got it? Because this is where they started all of this old, underhand and crooked stuff right here.
Leaves no question as to whether R.Kelly is guilty of multiple sexual illegal acts against a 14-year-old girl. Got
outrageously crazy in the media right after this announcement, right? But right there, as soon as he hit that period, right? I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. That is exactly when the handcuffs should have been on Michael Avenatti, right there. And he's in the room with goddamn media attention. That he's on camera, you guys. Where was Kim Fox? Hold up, Michael Avenatti. How could you stand here and say that Mr. Kelly is guilty? Did you see a tape with the 14-year-old on it? You watched the tape? Because he wouldn't have been able to say that Mr. Kelly was guilty had he not watched a tape. He actually committed a crime right on national TV, but it didn't matter because this was about R. Kelly. Your judicial system, it failed you right there. What you should have been seeing is cops swarming in on his ass. Let's replay it.
Office. This tape leaves no question as to whether R. Kelly is guilty of multiple sexual illegal acts against a 14-year-old girl. The tape was shot in the late 90s, approximately 1999. It depicts two separate scenes shot on two separate days.
Late 90s
within
and 99. And they want to tell you that Mr. Kelly should not have been acknowledged for having double jeopardy case put on him, right? 90 and 99. But what they did was they came out to make the law work in their favor by adding what Michael Avenatti said one time about it's a different position, a different camera, a different this. So it made it legal for them to push it through. Not only that it was allegedly over in another state. So by them moving interstate commerce and they, adding that and there was traveling going on, they were able to wiggle a different law in on Mr. Kelly to, as you all know, add the RICO on. And that's crazy. But I don't care what nobody says. I believe that they are trying this man from his old case. I don't care how they twist and turn it. If they're not doing so, don't talk about nothing stemming from 2000 on back. Nothing. Now, God, don't bring it up. Don't mention it. And if they'd have done that, they'd had absolutely nothing. Nothing. But they had to. They got to keep talking about what aspired back in 90, 99, 96, 90. Oh, what? What's going on, Miss Denise? Get out of here.
Mr. Kelly's residence at the time. The audio on the tape is clearly, you can clearly listen to it. It is clear. The video is far superior
put a word in the chat if you hear this man
used
telling
in
y'all that
connection
he didn't
with the
listen and watch this tape. He didn't listen. It's clear. It has clarity. It's her. It's a young one. How you know all that? Man, if Kim Fox would, she should hold up. You can't hold up. Man, they should have been swarming down on his ass. Now, here's the thing with this, because they keep saying that it's the multiple tapes, it's new tapes, and this tape. I know that it better be verified that all this shit that they keep saying that they have better be in goddamn discovery custody. After this year, and when Mr. Kelly gets vindicated, it better not be nothing about another goddamn tape out here, because you didn't got them all. That's it. You done did a legal search. You done did this. Michael Avenatti didn't come out with 10 more goddamn tapes. Drunken Larry said he got 4-5 more tapes allegedly over there. It just takes every goddamn where. They just doing too much. Whole bunch of extra. This is where he win them over at right
It is an entirely different video. Repeatedly on the video, both the victim and Mr. Kelly refer to the victim's age as being 14. That occurs in excess of 10 separate times on the video. Both the victim and Mr. Kelly can be heard referencing her age. It is also clear from other things that are depicted on the video that this was in no way role-playing during some sexual act. It is clear that this young lady was 14 years of age during the time the video was shot. Mr. Kelly, throughout the video, stops what he's doing, stops his acts of sexual assault, and he proceeds to move the video camera.
His job. He's out of his goddamn league in the first place. He's a goddamn attorney. His job was just to come up there and say what he is, who he is representing and what we believe. what we believe. He up there telling you what he knew for a fact. And this wasn't his job. This is a job that you normally would see a sheriff, a county sheriff doing. You don't see this. You don't see this type of behavior from a freaking attorney. You never see this. This is a sheriff's job. They tell you the probable cause. They tell you, without all these goddamn details. He done did way more than the sheriff that I see come on that darn police show. He done did way more. Like, I can't even watch him no more, y'all. Y'all want to finish him? I can't watch him no more. Sick of looking at him. Sick of looking at him. Back down memory lane. Sick of looking at him. Y'all want some more or no? I say it's a no-go. Get rid of him. Let's see who else we could tap into. That wasn't even his job, y'all. He should have been arrested. I already see Mr. Kelly suing him for at least $2 million. Yes, I do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I thought that was Booker. Booker boy, I thought that was you, boy. I thought you was coming in for Kelly on that, but that ended up being Valencia attorney. My bad, boy. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. You that. I thought that was you. I sure did. When I first scrolled down to it, I thought that was you. She'll be mad at me. I thought that was you. You. Big Bookums. All right. Let's see. What else on here, y'all? It is just so many and so much to go through, I done seen pretty much every last one. I mean, like everyone is just don't make no sense. I'm looking for one in particular, though. Let me see. In case y'all see this one coming up here, you'll see that Don Russell on there too, right there. No Bookham, no freaking where. Oh, I know which one I want to find. Going into the courtroom, and I told y'all the other day that the pictures that I saw, I think this might be the one. This might be the one. There he is. There you, Bookham. Bookham, I found you. Look at that, y'all. There he goes. Look. Now, everybody got on a shirt and tie. He likes putting his hand on people's shoulders. I don't know what that is about. To me, it makes it seem like that he likes to show you that he's there.
They need to verify Mr. Kelly's address and phone number.
Right, that they talked about that this morning. Right. His driver's license and bringing it back to court.
Okay.
Now, the word on the curb, in case a lot of people don't know, I'm going to bag it up and then I'm going to pause it because a lot of people, have said, I don't know how true it is. Where you at? That if you look at what's going on here really good. Hold on, let me get you in there, Booker. He got on his Superman t-shirt. Now, one story that I heard out here, let me see if I can get him on there good. One story that I heard, I just so happened to hear the story, right? It was about it. I said, well, how is it that you got 1, 2, let me point them out. You got 1, 2, Mr. Kelly, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell, you even got the spectator on the side over here dressed up with his hat on, right? 5 men, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 8. They got nice shirts on, suit coats on, nice ties on. Now, here's a story that I heard. I heard that he was outside as a fan. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true though. And Mr. Kelly needed another person in place. Now, I was told that the guy back here, with the bald head, and the white shirt on and the black coat or the navy blue coat was told by Mr. Kelly, hey, he ain't got no suit. Who that guy? You know, don't we got a suit coat or something around or whatever, right? So this is what I was told. Go run to the car. You know, we'll get this guy. So I guess they couldn't find one. So it's a borrowed suit coat from somebody. So he was big enough and made it look like it filled up Mr. Kelly's security around him coming into the courtroom and Nicole Becker, okay? So his job was to act it out. You with us? That's what I heard. Now, what's the story? I want to hear some of the stories, if y'all had heard it, on why this Negro shows up with a Superman t-shirt on. And that's it, and that's all. You're showing up, as they say, to represent the king of R&B. And somehow he wore his I Believe I Can Fly ass t-shirt. I'm just saying. So I don't know how true that story is, but when I heard it, I damn near was cracking up. Let me see. And Bookham can walk too, y'all. That boy got a stride outside them damn shoes that Randa, I was just about to talk about you. How the hell you just gonna pop up like that? This boy got a stride outside them shoes Randa put up on the screen over there. He walk his ass off in that damn shoes, girl. I don't know what you talking about, but let me see how he showed up here. Look at that. Look. He looking around like he really finna kick somebody's ass. Ain't nobody down there in Cook County ass need beating. Ain't nobody was finna run up on Mr. Kelly because that's his hometown down there. Bookham looking around. He ready. Bookham ready to fuck somebody up, boy. Bookham was going. Booker was ready. Booker was ready. Everybody else's eyes is forward, y'all. Just forward. Congratulations, Randa. I hope you is growing and the baby is growing. Not you growing. Baby is growing very, very well. And I hope you're a proud mom. Shout out to you, girl. But everybody else is soldiered up, right? The way I perceive this, right? I see Bookham looking around trying to make sure that the other alleged informants is around. Hello, Booker. I gotta watch it one more time. Boy, can you crack my ass up? Bring your ass up in there. He got his jewelry. He got his pawn shop jewelry on. Mr. Kelly whispering to who is this, y'all? I don't know these men now. I don't know these people now. Who this is? Who is that in the who is that? He whispered to him, man, who that nigga is? Who is that big nigga y'all done brought? Look, he whispered. Look at that. Look at Booker. He always gotta touch somebody. Yeah, always like you a touchy ass nigga. Like, stop touching my shoulder. Damn.
They need to verify Mr. Kelly's address and phone number.
Right, that they talked to him about that this morning.
Right.
Booker was security. He was everybody on the way. He's standing outside guarding the front damn door.
Send him materials because apparently they're coming back.
Oh, there he comes. Look. Look at him. Look at him. Hold on. Pause that up. Look who back there talking. Look at it. Watch what happened. Now, you don't see Bookham with these people. They gone. Bookham is back there allegedly with Durrell. Should I rewind that? Put a one in the chat. If y'all didn't see him and Durrell whispering back there, can I rewind it? Y'all want me to rewind? Y'all want to see him and Durrell? Huh? Yeah, I bet y'all didn't see that part, did you? Then Durrell, he's, no, man, we can't be seen together. What you doing? Check it out. Let's roll that one more time. Remix. Here it comes. Okay, so y'all gotta look carefully. Now, Bookham's head is right up over by Mr. Kelly to the left back there. Okay. Now pay close attention, because I can't put this shit in slow motion. Now, you gonna see Daryl Johnson come up behind, what's the man name with the gray beard? Is that Julius? Which one is that? That's where Daryl Johnson at. He walking side by side with Booker. Now, Daryl Johnson happens to be the man now that we all know that also infiltrated in Mr. Kelly's camp. I'm just the messenger. But let's check it out. Let me see. Here he comes. Let's Booker. Wait, we gotta go back some more. Hold on. Right when they come around. Okay, pay attention. There's Booker. There's Daryl Johnson. There he is. Look at that. Then Daryl breaks off. Hold up. Booker whispers some shit to Daryl Johnson. Did you see it? And then Daryl Johnson took off and went on to the right and act like he talking to that lady over there who was a total, complete goddamn stranger. She just so happened to be coming around the corner. Hold on, pal. You over here doing too much damn inspecting, girl. I gotta rewind that shit. Wait, Booker, I ain't see that part. I want to know what the hell you done whispered to Daryl Johnson, the informer, the infiltrator of Mr. Kelly's camp. That's what I want to know. What did you say? Boy, don't y'all wish y'all, you know that thing that you could hear, you know that little device they came out? Like, I want to know what they said. Let's go back one more time. Let's go back. Did y'all see Daryl Johnson break off? I'm just saying. Did y'all see Daryl Johnson break off after Booker whispered to him? Check it out. One more time. Here he comes. Look. See Daryl Johnson shake his head? Daryl Johnson, okay. He over here talking to a white lady, excuse me, but don't even know his ass. He approached that white lady for what? Huh? Man, I better put this Snoop Dogg down or I'm gonna solve all this shit tonight. Yep. Look at that. What you say to Daryl Johnson, the infiltrator? Huh, Booker? What you say? But did y'all see him? You saw him solo? Why is Daryl Johnson breaking off from the crowd to go over there to talk to a lady who he don't even know? Just some stranger. She probably coming out of a court for a damn speeding ticket. Pap, you ain't shit. She said, take my Snoop Dogg, girl. I got about 3 more slips. I got about 4 more sips in here. I almost said slip, so I know you need to take it if I'd have said that. I'm just saying, if Booker knew so much about what was going with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, why is the public out here figuring out this shit? I'm rewinding it one more time. Why didn't Booker break the news about Daryl being one of the people that infiltrated in Mr. Kelly's camp? Huh? Why he not mad at Daryl Johnson? Why he don't want to fuck Daryl Johnson up? Huh? Somebody make it make sense. She said, take it to the head. Ivan said, take it to the head. We won't finish this live, boy. I'll be in here knocked out. I got it. This not the rose, though, Ivan. This that straight Ivan. This one right here. Woo, boy. I want to know that. I need an answer for that. Why did he not detect the fact that Daryl Johnson was infiltrating in, allegedly, on Mr. Kelly's camp? He's walking right there, right beside an infiltrator. Is Vincent Dion for real? INLNO criminal intent? No. Let's look. I like this. Look at this shit. Whisper. Daryl Johnson goes over to the right and start talking to a goddamn stranger. Look at him acting like he's trying to flirt. Come on, y'all. Quit playing. Quit playing. No way. The Greenberg laid to the back. Got on a pair of R.kelly Versace's. R.kelly don't even recognize that those are his. Let me quit playing. I'm just saying that was some suspicious there, Booker. That's some suspicious ass shit. And Daryl Johnson as an infiltrator, and you know who, and your ass is not gonna run down. You got so much explaining to do, Lucy. You got some explaining.
My mind's telling me no.
I don't know.
But my body's telling me yes. Baby, whilst I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess.
Booker, what the hell is you doing hanging out with the infiltrator? Why you not out trying? Why you ain't trying to fight that damn nigga? Huh? You want to fight Don, you want to fight the PI, and here I am catching your ass hanging out with the goddamn infiltrator.
Air Force One, and he beat me all over, which felt like hours, and I was whelped all the way from my neck down.
Oh, who is this right here? Hold on, what's this? Okay, I don't know who that one is.
I met him when I was 17.
We ain't gonna play that one there.
Came and gave me Robert's number.
We gonna keep going on that one there.
That was the start of everything.
Let me see what else. Let me find some more book shit on.
He has girlfriends in every city.
You gonna tell us one way or the other?
You know, there's usually 3 main cities in every state, so 3 times 50. That lets you know how many,
your ass gonna be on there saying, I swear to tell a lie, nothing but the lie, the whole lie.
He makes everyone do very degrading stuff, whether on film or, he makes them do degrading stuff, writing it down.
They're gonna have to play reverse psychology with Booker on there. They're gonna have to take him saying a lie as his
stuff like that, because it'll be incriminating them. He has letters of people saying that they stole from him. He has letters of, people saying that, they've been molested or touched by, their parents or their brothers or a family member. He even has people on film molesting their younger nieces or younger brothers. And so I know a lot of women out there are embarrassed and are ashamed to come out because this man had that much.
How the hell is you back there good friends with the infiltrator? That don't make no sense to me, Book. That something ain't right about that one. Not at all. Not at all. Let me see you in that one. No, but that ain't it. That ain't it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, I know if I come across another one and you and Daryl hanging out, your ass was probably at that restaurant where Michael Avenatti and Daryl Johnson met up. We just didn't get a picture of you because your ass was probably already inside seated. Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. This shit is funny. Funny. Lord have mercy. Let me get my butt up off of this shit. I will book him hanging out with Daryl Johnson. Lord have mercy. Let me see if you in this one over here too, Booker. Let me see. You might have your ass over in this one with Daryl Johnson. Let me see, Booker. Let me see if you're in here.
Monday, a federal jury found singer R.kelly guilty on all charges against him, including racketeering and sex trafficking. And now, the man at his side for much of that case, his former crisis manager, is facing his own set of charges right here in Houston. Our Sian Rhodes is live downtown now at the Harris County Criminal Courthouse with a story that you'll see only on 2 tonight. Sian?
Daryl Johnson is, in fact, facing his own crisis. He's accused of fraud and now charged with theft.
This nigga you was hanging out with.
Cola Lewis was at...
You were hanging out with the crisis manager, accused of theft and fraud. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and after the lives that I was watching last night, all them niggas that was on your live was accusing each other of theft and fraud. Somehow, you seem to attract a bunch of thieves and frauds around you. And normally you are the company that you keep. That's just what I heard. I heard that shit. Like, sometimes people keep this, the company that they are. That's just me. When I keep my company, they quiet, book them. We don't have loud, all that stuff. Unless I'm having, car night or backyard party night or something like that. But book, you want to tell me how your ass is caught up in the mix of thieves and goddamn frauds. Something ain't right with that. They all got a story about stealing some shit, frauding some shit, and fucking people up. And that is what, like, your resume is. Like, dude, you was walking in, coming out of court with the crisis manager, who now is accused of theft and fraud. And as smart as you are, nigga, you ain't got no goddamn theft fraud a detector on your ass. Like, something should be beeping. Beep, beep, nigga, beep. That means that you are ready to protect Mr. Kelly for anything bad happening to him. How you didn't have those antennas up, Book? Now, either you weren't in there the way you say you are, or you just wasn't in there the way you say you were.
At her lowest, mourning the death of her mother in what she says was a medical mistake, when a chance encounter at a grocery store led her to a man with a familiar face who said he could help.
And then he handled damn Jennifer Bonjean. Don't subpoena that nigga, cause that nigga, now, let me tell you, Daryl Johnson, he gonna tell it too. He gonna tell it too. He gonna point it out. He gonna tell it. He gonna fold. He gonna fold. He gonna be like, it was him, and him. The same way them boys over there folded last night, they all gonna fold. Shabazz really gonna fold. Shabazz keeps saying he ain't no snitch nigga. He ain't no snitch nigga. That's because they ain't put the handcuffs on Shabazz yet. Not yet. Normally, once you put them handcuffs on a person, boy, they start pissing out gold stones. Everything start coming out. That's all. Shabazz either gonna sell all of y'all out, or Drunken Larry gonna sell all of y'all out, or if she get hold of Daryl Johnson, he gonna sell y'all out. If she get hold to Doug Anton, he gonna sell y'all out. If she get hold to Kim Fox, she gonna sell out Jim Derogatis and Michael Avenatti. If Michael Avenatti gonna sell out Jim Derogatis, Jim Derogatis ain't got nobody to sell out, but well, no, Kim Fox, and then so on and so forth. Boy, this is gonna remind me of what's that movie with Martin Lawrence and the Chain Gang, and they go to jail? Yeah, I ain't that pappy. I'm that baby pappy. Time or life.
Clients and had verified his services because he had been on CNN, he had been on Gayle King, Dr. Oz, and Dr. Phil.
Houstonian Daryl Tracy Johnson rose to fame as singer R. Kelly's crisis manager.
Mr. Kelly was denied bond.
Cola says he offered to manage her crisis with a Houston hospital.
It started off as he was gonna do a pro bono.
But that free service suddenly came with fees.
Within 9 days, $5,000 went to $25,000.
How much allegedly hush money did you get? So we all know allegedly that Daryl Johnson was having racks on racks. He was getting paid good. So now we all can calculate and say, well, Daryl Johnson was very well capable of paying off, a few people as well. Yeah, money. Follow the money, they says. Well, he had some money. We get to find out who the hell he paid as well to complete his goddamn script in this shit. Who? Remember that argument with him and Tim Savage outside? We need to find that one, y'all. Don't y'all want to see that one? Let me see if I can find. I wonder if I can find that one.
$1,000.
Cola says she never got what she paid for.
He didn't do anything.
He's very flashy and he talks a lot.
Michael Harris met Johnson on a flight, and after striking up a conversation about real estate, he says Johnson offered to bring him in on several deals.
There's supposed to be some big condo complex in Miami that other stars were getting in on. He mentioned J-Lo and A-Rod and Jay-Z.
He says Johnson promised him a 30% return on his $22,000 investment, money that never materialized.
And at that point is when I started to feel like he was scamming me.
Harris and Lewis went to the police, and that led to Johnson being criminally charged with theft.
Who y'all see hanging out right here? That was the same man, Tim Savage, that hung out on the Bookham show last night. Well, look here. Boy, it's a big circle, but now it's starting to look like it's starting to feel like a small circle right now. But look at that. Look at here. Look at here in my Patti LaBelle. Look at here. I got greens, beans, ham. Woo, child. Woo, child, baby. It does. It kind of felt like it was a big, big circle. It did. Now that it all kind of is narrowing down, you know, the narrative is solid, right? It's all like small now to me. It's so easy, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. How about y'all? Do y'all feel like that? Do you feel like once you started watching all of this stuff, like it seemed enormous? It seemed outrageous, like it was never going to be an ending to the circle of this, you know, this dilemma, right? But now it's like so small, like you can easily like see it. It sucks that it took, you know, 3 years to do so. But what's crazy is, you know, Mr. Kelly, no, not crazy. What's a good thing is that Mr. Kelly gets to watch TV. And before he, one release I saw him do, he says to use your common sense. And for a person to tell you to use your common sense, that tells me that he has to be well capable of using his common sense. So I say that to say this, because they get to watch TV. Hey, Pernell, up in the place, right? They get to watch TV. And I'm pretty sure, like this is an old station, channel 2, you know, 5, 7, you get all up in it. I'm pretty sure that he's sitting there just looking, you know, at a lot of the things that we have had the opportunity to look at, to say, look at this shit, you know, like, look at this shit, man. You know, this is messed up. So, you know, with him being able to watch some televised things as well, he as well, with common sense, can tell his attorney, hey, I need you to check into this. I need you to check into this. Oh, she says, go on my IG, girl. Okay, let's see what you got on there, girl. It'll be just said. Let me go. I ain't been on there in so long. Let me see. But let's finish listening to what he said. But this, look at that fake argument.
His case goes before a judge in October. Johnson had no comment.
Who to talk to you about people who are alleging that you have defrauded them out of a lot of money?
He needs to go to jail.
Now, Now, the folks that you heard from in this piece are just the few who have filed charges so far. I spoke to about half a dozen people today, including a former NFL player, a childhood friend, and even a family member who makes similar accusations. But they say some of this occurred a long time ago. They're worried the statute of limitations is up, but they say they know they're not alone. They are hoping that other people will come forward, report this to the DA's Office of Financial Crime so that they can get some sort of justice in this case. Reporting live downtown, Sion Roads,
So,
KPRC.
hold on a minute, y'all. I'm just trying to check something.
R.Kelly issued a statement via social media today saying he's innocent.
That, y'all. Oh, what is this? The gig is up. I don't want you. Oh, you say or what you do. I'm happy knowing that you would never make $1 off of your daughter, and not wondering. And dude, if it ain't one thing my wife knows about me, I'm a cheat because I don't have time to be sitting on the phone. Oh. I don't know if you, oh girl, I see it. Let's see what else is funny on here. Not funny, but I'm still looking to see how many videos Bookham appeared in that security. It's not too many though, y'all. I guess maybe he was busy doing on my radio. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. Woo, child. I don't know. How long I've been on here, y'all, laughing at this stuff. I wish He said he glad he know the world is because the day I do make $1 off of her. Let me check this out. They got a road to go. You know, it ain't right, Jana. It is not right. It is not right. What Pooh come in here blocking everybody? Hey, Pooh. She say her phone was in her pocket. It's all good. It's all good. Well, you guys, I have fun as usual coming on the lives, talking with you guys. Like I say, I try to put the link in. Y'all don't like to come on the panel. I try to, do that. The phone number, I try to put that in there. You guys can call in and give your opinion on last night late shows. I think I pretty much just gave my opinion pretty much on everybody. They say that Levi is holding some text messages, as I forgot, in order to get those text messages. Okay, they're going to have to put the handcuffs on him as well, just to see, to get to the bottom of some things, so, oh boy, let me see. Know which one I want to pin up. I'll pin the Zoom on the top. And this is just for about 5 minutes. The phone line is open. You want to call, say something about, last night. I gave my, hold on a minute. Let me read y'all what Angela put on Twitter, and then the grown little boy replied back. He says that I am glad that the world knows the truth of who is the piggy bank, because the day I do make $1 off of her, he's talking about his daughter, it would be appreciated. The father that gets high with his underage stepdaughter, ooh, y'all, they know they getting it in. Big homie, know better. Stop playing yourself. Ooh, y'all. So, this is at Almighty Allah. Who is that? That sounds like some goddamn Shabbat exchange. exchange for a federal deal. Now he is saying you sold her out. Well, this is what grown little boy had to say. No more money is coming, dude. Boosie killed that shit. It's time to move on. The gig is up. I don't what you say or what you do. I'm happy knowing that you will never make $1 off of your daughter again. Not one red cent. And dude, if it ain't one thing my wife knows about me, I don't cheat because I don't have time to be sitting in the phone with females all night and getting my phones stolen and shit. Well, do you know, Hips, that Janine had all 3 of my phones and social media while I was away? Bet you can't do that. Your wife hates you. That's what you want to hear, but she never did. I will towards us, so I like you. Huh? Your wife hates you. That's what you want to hear, but she never did. Something towards us, so I like you. I don't think. I would never mention your wife. So go take care of your family and be happy. This not for you. You've been exposed. Allah says to Angelo, he can't seem to stop bragging about Azarel went to his house, shaking my head. And then the grown boy comes back to say, a lot of people want to know what I said to Azarel at my house. The truth is, I didn't say shit. She just didn't want to talk about it at home because she didn't trust her parents. Now we know why. Boom. Ooh, y'all, they still fighting. It's rolling over into today. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Looks like that they got their personal fight going on because somebody didn't do what another person did. You know, Angelo requested that Drunken Larry, don't be taking this all out on the YouTube street because he had a gut feeling that it was going to blow up Drunken Larry's head, get the channel, got monetized, money coming in, and he didn't want Drunken Larry to benefit, off of that way. And then Drunken Larry, it seems like he's upset with Angelo because when Drunken Larry came out of jail, he started talking more on the YouTube streets, and I think that pissed Angelo off, and then he came out. Well, then once he came out, now you had the Cobra girls, and then they want to fight. They want to fight because Angelo, is slamming off in somebody else, and his wife ain't trying to fight about it. And I don't even know what. I don't understand that because they just seems to be upset that Angelo just, in their opinion, just terribly lied to them. You lied. Hey, Corey, you lied and you lied and you lied. And I don't know how that warrants a big fight like this. I can't understand, I understand the fighting part. It's just outrageously kind of crazy, and I can get being upset with a person and coming in a person's defense as they are for Drunken Larry. I mean, if that's who they ride with, and I understand that, but you don't really hear Drunken Larry talk about how he's going to be fucking up Angelo. You be hearing about the women talking about fucking Angelo. Hey, well, damn, this shit is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And to come to find out, like Angelo, he supplied that information to everybody. Bookham, you've been on the phone with us, right? Cousin Levi, he been on the phone with him. Shabazz been on the phone with him. Everybody seems to know about their whole little private circle, except for people like us. Yeah. All the text messaging and visiting and eating together and shit like that. I mean, hell, Shabazz even admitted, visited and I met with them, and he picked up Jasmine. He picked up this person, and this person. I don't believe, girl, I'm with you too, Stephanie. I'm with you too. You say the question is, what will the judge do about all of this? He seems to side with the feds. There's nothing that a judge can do anything about this here dilemma on the YouTube streets. There definitely has to be an indictment if you're planning on getting a judge involved in this back and forth craziness that's going on. Ain't nobody can do nothing about this. Nothing. They have to literally be arrested. You don't get to the judge without an arrest, right? Ain't gonna happen. You say you hope Larry expose. Girl, we gonna be on the rooftop, Rand. We gonna be up there with the big bags of popcorn, baby, because you know it's gonna come. You know it's gonna come. And I think after last night, the way he tried to rough and tough with his Afro puffs on that line, nigga, you know I ain't saying that. Nigga, who you talking to? You talking to me? I was like, oh yeah, here's the time, Drunken Larry. Drop that shit. Drop that shit. Don't go cool off. Don't go. Here I go, initiating some shit I don't even condone, y'all. That ain't right at all. None. Okay, somebody's coming in, y'all. I'm just saying, but no, I'm like, how the hell you gonna talk to Drunken Larry like that? And Drunken Larry then gave you cameras and all of that stuff. Like who? But a girl, is more to come. More to come. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my screen up. And wrong screen up. There she is. Sandra's on the live, y'all. Sandra's on the live. What's going on?
Now, Miss Cloudy.
Yeah,
Are we about to bring Robert home?
And you know what? As she should. I'm sorry that this last night stuff here, baby. You talking about who would have ever thought that paperwork would have goddamn lit these logs out here?
My understanding from the word on the curb in the pub, it's gonna be some indictments, baby.
They need to start dropping, so we can go on and they need to start dropping because these people here, some of them got passports.
Baby, they need to take all of the passports. They need to stop them to get away. Stop the planes and stop the jets and stop the everything. Everything needs to be stopped. But my take on this here from last night.
All right, LaKendra, go ahead.
From what I saw, Larry whipped some ass last night, baby.
Now, wait a minute, Carl. Bird took a vote. Bird had a vote now. And she had predicted that Larry was going to win. So, I don't know. I said that I had to watch it first. I had to watch and see what was what. Now,
well, Larry didn't negate from the questions. I mean, he never was given an opportunity to for anybody to ask him any questions. So Larry just gave answers instead of the questions coming for him. The questions that was asked to Templo, he was negating from answering all the questions. You know how you go around anybody from the South, y'all would know what I'm talking about. When you take your ass all the way around 6'10", when you can go straight up 45 or 59, but you done took your ass all the way around 6'10" to loose. You need to go on and tell us the truth because there was questions asked and you did not answer not one question. And I just don't understand that because you know, and I know, and everybody else saw what we saw, and the world saw, and even the blind man saw that your wife was texting your daughter, and you had nerve say your daughter had your wife's phone. Dude, really? That ain't what happened.
Well, I wish that they were able to subpoena the coming and the goings from the Trump Tower. I really did. But that was during the time.
Well, let me say this, it's gonna happen because because Larry put it out there and Larry purposely got to do what the fuck I got to do. Yeah, Larry, if you under the sound of our voice, Larry, come on and tell us everything. Don't leave out nothing. Just tell us everything and tell us. Before you tell us though, go tell Bungie. Just you and your attorney go tell Bungie.
Exactly.
And then
that's the protocol.
Once y'all tell Bungie, then y'all come tell us so that we can make sure we understand and know how to fight out here. Because what we seeing out here is a bunch of bull, and they need to let Robert go as of yesterday. Robert should not be held in no slave camp against his will because Robert did not do this. This man clearly stated, y'all set him up. How you set him up?
No.
They are selling his stuff. Selling it.
They tied in Michael Avenatti with Jim Derogatis. Kim Fox made that call. They talked to some of these women to come out here to do these role plays. And another person is that goddamn Gloria Allred.
But my question, Cap, did first of all, let me ask this question. Did Kim Fox resign?
No.
Okay, so that's a lie?
Yeah, she ain't gone yet. Not yet.
Okay, well, it was told.
I don't know, 'cause my mama would have called me right away, girl. She stay on top of Kim Fox stuff.
Okay, well, we need to stay on top of Kim Fox too. So we need to have an APB out to make sure we know when she resigned, because you know the media is not gonna tell us when she resigned, because they think that that's secret service, secret only the secret know. But the question that I have that nobody has asked: how in the hell did the media know that they done seized my brother's money before his attorney? How they know all of this? Who's leaking information?
Somebody from it's pretty easy to do, especially if you
somebody's still leaking some information.
If you have a job working up in there, those people will take and do anything for a penny. They will. I mean, if you on your job and you're only making 20-something, 30-something thousand a year, desperate times brings desperate measures, and we're talking about having easy access to get in.
Making that less of money, Cap. I'm telling you.
This is what I'm saying. So it will, knowing that they have access to certain things, right? They will take a pay. Hey, I got about $500. Can you get this for me? They will risk shit like that. And we're talking about the king of R&B. Can you imagine, like, you can be working up in there and somebody will offer these people this money, honey, and they will risk their jobs and go and do it. They will do it.
What kind of money can they give you that you're gonna run through in a few seconds? Because with the cost of living gone up so much, you're gonna go through that in a day or so.
Yeah, but you know what? I've never, ever, out of all of the incarcerated people that we see him on the news. He's the only one now, I believe, in history that has this story. We taking your money, huh? You're taking his money.
Let's go here. Miser. I think that's his name. That dude that was taking advantage of them little girls, the gymnastic girls.
Yeah.
They didn't take his money.
It's not the king of R&B.
And they didn't take what's his name, Harvey Weinstein money.
Yeah. So, and Jennifer Bongine is asking for a receipt, right? What did y'all do with it? Who did it go to? Who pulled it out of there? This is the information that she's requesting, correct?
Okay, so let's look at this here. Let's put this. Let's stop. Let's put some things to work. I know somebody got some pen and paper. Okay, we heard on, what was the date of yesterday? What was yesterday's date?
Would have been the 5th, right?
Okay, on the 5th. When did they take Robert's money? What day did they take Robert's money?
I believe that was on that Monday, so Monday or Tuesday. That's when I first kind of start hearing
it. I'm saying this here for a reason. I please somebody write this down. Keep up with it. Write this down. if they took Robert's money on Monday, we got Larry coming out on the 5th. You said yesterday was the 5th?
Yeah, I believe yesterday was wasn't yesterday the 5th, y'all? What today? Yeah, because today is the 6th. So yeah.
Okay, so Larry comes out on the 5th and say that y'all stole Robert's money in his condo.
Correct.
Y'all stole his money.
Right.
Okay. Y'all got to make some shit make sense, because something ain't making sense to me. Somebody knows something, because all of a sudden, y'all got this so-called, quote unquote, fight that you're saying y'all having one with another. But one person said you stole the money. Who do y'all know in that MCC? Because see, the money wasn't stolen in the MDC. Ha! But the money got stolen in the MCC.
That's weird.
And anybody that have given money, like myself, toward the injustice of the law, have every right to fight for your money back. So wait on Robert to fight, because that money that Robert had in his trust was moved from the commissary to the trust, because let me tell you how this works. As long as there was an appeal in place, they could not touch his money.
Okay, but let me ask you this though, Sam. Let me ask you this. Didn't Doug Anton mention something about the money that was being collected is going to be going and overseen by the government, right?
Yes. Why they didn't take that?
If that's not the same money, is that something different?
That's something totally different.
How do we know that that's something different? How do you, oh, it's something totally different. That's that whole thing with that.
I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I know it's something different. Because when the money was put for Robert, for the attorneys to get during the trial, one of the crooked attorneys purposely did not get that money, because they wanted to make people believe that the money that Doug was doing some illegal activities when it came to that money. That part of the money. I can't speak on the other part, but that part.
It's just weird because I've heard him, them say that the government is overseeing that money. Everybody was saying that, but now all of a sudden the government took some money.
But see, that's what I'm saying. The government can't overtake something that they don't. Okay, that money, from my understanding, is in a safe. That check is in a safe. It's a check now. It's not just money. It's a check now. It's in a safe. And that money that's in the safe has not been given to Rob's attorney yet. So if that money hasn't been given to Rob's attorneys yet, but see, no, hold on, back up. Let me say this here. No, that money that was in that trust was moved from the commissary to there because it was, I'm assuming that he was told to move it there. Robert. And that was how he was paying his legal fees. So if that's how he's paying his legal fees they don't want him paying no legal fees. First of all, they just want Bunjean to just quit.
Just walk away from it, yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen, because there's too many of us to let Bunjean quit. But I have to give it to Sylvia. I have to, y'all. I can't stop. I can't. I know a lot of people may not like what I'm about to say, but I have to say it. Sylvia warned everybody what was going to happen once they sentenced him, and that is in the book. But what she did not say is that once his appeal was already in, because they was banking that the appeal was going that was going to be put in would be later on. But Bonjean beat them before that ever happened. So she did the appeal immediately after he was sentenced, which doesn't give them the right to go into his stuff and pull his stuff. It's just like bankruptcy. When you file bankruptcy, whatever you put in that bankruptcy, they can't take that from you.
Yeah, it's freezed up. You're right. It's locked up in there. You're right. You're right.
So the same with that, with his money, it's locked up in that appeal.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of that. You can't do anything with that. You can't touch it.
Well, hopefully on demand, hopefully with her on demand, she'll get some results and it can, get it reversed, put it back.
Oh, and for those that don't follow Boosie, Boosie did say, how in the hell y'all, I need to know how the government can do this when we are sending him money. We're sending support to help R.kelly. He said, y'all can keep trying, but I promise y'all, the shit don't stop now. We gonna bring him home.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he said on Instagram. We gonna bring him home.
Well, hopefully he working for it, and I'll kind of be there one day through the trial to just.
You gonna be there more than one day with me?
I got to work, girl. You
better put in some days right now for vacation. You're gonna be there with me a couple days. You gonna be in there with me a couple days. Period. Point blank. I don't care crap. I'm not even trying to hear it. You're gonna be there. I'm coming too far for you to not be there with me a couple days.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We going there to make sure that we see everything, we hear everything, we ain't missing nothing. We want everything documented properly, all I's dotted, all T's crossed. Nobody had blaming the supporters for this, that, and the third. No, so stop it now before you even get started. And if you're really trying to
I'm definitely going to try. I'm going to say that. I don't have no freelance job like that. You know that.
I know you don't, and I do know you got a job, and I know you work, and I do know you have a legitimate job.
I'll be on it. But I do plan on showing, for my support, because that's just what I want to do. So yeah, pretty much.
And y'all, we can't leave Don out there in the Grub Hub by himself. Don has been fighting, and I'm sorry, I'm a ride or die all the way through. Period. Point blank. Don, he may have taken. And I'm gonna say, based upon what I saw last night, and nobody has been. And I'm gonna go out on a limb, asking everybody, anybody that knows or seen that video of her coming on Phases, and when she came on Phases and told Don Russell that she apologized to Don Russell for lying on him about all of this stuff that she said that Angelo told her to do. She said that on Facebook. And if somebody can find that or get that, that would be helpful. So helpful, because Don, somebody needs to get that to him.
I just can't believe how, I just had to make that point earlier, Nisi, because out of all of these people, I listened to Drunken Larry. Yes, he does his commentary. He had about, a couple of videos with Don, but I always felt that, no, you're throwing that man out there for a distraction. You're throwing him out there for a distraction. And he only talked about the situation that occurred with Don at that nuisance house up there. He kind of talks about that. I listen to Angelo. You don't hear Angelo beating down and saying it was Don and Khan. You don't hear it. I listen to Shabazz. You don't hear Shabazz saying it was Don stole this, Don doing this, that. The only person you hear beating that man down is that boy over there. Why?
But I asked the question last night when it was brought up last night, and I just want clarity. Wasn't it said that Angelo was not there?
Yeah, at the Trump, yes, absolutely. Like he wasn't there.
Shabazz? Okay, so why did Angelo say last night he was there?
Oh,
and he was at the house. Now he was at the house. I'm like, dude, you went at that house?
I believe that they were all up in that man's house and way before Shabazz got there too.
No, I'm talking about when the car got burned. He's saying he was at that house when the car got burned, but it was not said that Angelo was there.
Oh, he said no, but then they did say that because somebody said that he was chasing them down or something with a gun or something. They were shooting at him or something. I don't know. I heard two different stories about that situation. When it comes to that one, though, Nissimo, the only thing that it just irks me is that they brought Mr. Kelly up in that situation.
Exactly.
When in reality,
no, nothing about that.
That's about it. To me, this was all a Cash and her man. And that man who set the fire situation. That was it, and that was all. Now, Cash Jones
I know
talks
it
about
was what it was with Cash. She said that Don. She said, I thought it was you chasing me down, trying to run me off the road, but I found out it was not you.
Right, throwing him up in there once again. Why would Don want to chase her or hurt her? He ain't the one in an entanglement with her with another woman or anything like that. That made no sense when she said
that. Made no sense.
She also,
but he did say, when you heard the crying, he did say, I used her where I needed her. It was checkers. He said it was chess, not checkers. He said I used her across the board like I needed her, where I needed her.
That's what he said. And that hurted her because I went to click back over on the other channel and she was sobbing, like she was really hurt. Like, wow, it finally came out. It's like he never admitted or told her that before. And over on Bookham's channel, it finally came out and she heard it, and that really hurt her, saying that hurt her because here she is doing a ride or die with someone when she had the chance to help Mr. Kelly out and get him away from what these people were doing to him. So she lost tremendously both ways. You could have done good.
But I ain't finished off for you, Hooker, because I'm gonna tell you the next one gonna be starving.
I said my blinking eyes.
Lizette Martinez gonna be starving next. Watch. That's the next one. Gonna be starving. While you running on all these platforms, trying to destroy Robert for that dude. You watch. You gon' baby. What makes you laugh gonna make you cry.
Yes, Rita. He said on that live last night, baby, he had to use her to get what he wanted, and he got it. That was that. He said it was nothing going no further with him and no damn Cash. He used her as a goddamn.
He said she was crazy as fuck. That's what he said.
Just cuckoo. So, and here she is, had all opportunities when Mr. Kelly asked her, who is doing what to me? But no, she was in love, honey. So she allowed this situation to happen to Mr. Kelly, all for a book writing and a love for a man. And this stuff happened to Mr. Kelly.
And then you talking about coming out with a second book. A second book?
Yeah, she might not want to write that one. Mm-hmm. She might want to hold off on that one. And she said that plenty of times. I'm about my money. I'm about my money. I don't care what people say. She said that one time on that show over there. You know, I was like, wow. I don't know. But she did.
I thought she sent information in to help Robert. It don't seem like you send no information in to help Robert, because if you send information in to help Robert, you should have went in yourself.
Absolutely.
Nobody should have asked you to come on. You should have went to that courthouse and say, I don't care what nobody, I know the defense ain't called for me, but I'm calling anyway. I'm coming in on behalf of Mr. Kelly because I can't hold my peace. I got to tell the world, this man has been set up.
Well, we don't know about that, because what if she was promised a relationship or something? What if Angelo really pulled her left leg, said, you know, I'm gonna leave my wife for you? What if he did that to her?
But even if he did, you still should have did the right thing. You said you about doing what's right.
She couldn't. Yeah,
you didn't even do that for your cousin. You let them people hang your cousin for 8 years.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is like that's crazy, because I still want to know. I do want to know what was the story of? Didn't she mention that her cousin only went in?
Because she said it on that same day that she apologized to Don. She said her cousin only did this to protect me. That's how my cousin is about me.
Protect her from Angelo.
And remember, she was saying that Angelo, she said, see, this nigga texting me right now. He cussing me out and threatening me right now.
Maybe that's what she meant by him hacking into her phone. Just text messaging. Because ain't nowhere in the world, you know, nobody around, you ain't hacking into nobody damn phone. Maybe that's what she meant. He was texting her and stuff like that. Well, I just think that there's some handcuffs that she needs to be placed in right now. She is the...
Well, the question that I have, and I'm going to continue to have, who's going to hold the government accountable?
Say that again.
Who is going to hold the government accountable for their actions?
That's true. That is true. And whether we like to believe it or not, there is some honest and loyal oath people who it is. We just have to find the right people that is willing to really listen to this. Listen, because there's some out there. There's some in our government system that's going to be like, we can't. And you know what? And you have to find an enemy of theirs. You got to have to find people that don't like Kim Fox that's actually in that.
Well, that's going to be a lot of white Republicans.
Yeah, you have to find those type of people to bring the attraction to those people to be like, oh, okay, and make the wrongs right, make it right. Gotta make these right. Do I believe?
And what we got to do too, Pat, we got to send all of these transcripts the new transcripts, not this old stuff. We got to send the new stuff and the stuff that a lot of people don't like to read a lot of stuff. So you make sure what you're sending is captured. We got to start sending this stuff to our own local congressmen, so that once this stuff reached the Supreme Court, our Congress people is saying this is bull crap. We're not going to take this nonsense, because we got to make sure that these changes start within Brittany. Now you and please don't take this the wrong way. You got the LGBT community. They are actually doing a praise dance surrounding her, and they are really bashing the heterosexual men and anybody attached to bring theirs up. We got to make sure that we understand and know what the crap is really going on when it comes to our government and who we're voting for.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. But that's all, you have to read. And I don't mean read what they are electoring about in people history. You have to, because you a lot of people we miss out on it. You hear them on the TV, you might be in the headlines on the front newspaper, and that's pretty much is usually okay, or the pamphlet that comes and stick in your door. That's usually it for us. Oh, okay. Person sounds good. No, you got to start looking these people up. They biography. You got to dig. You got to see who they was related to, where they come. You have to, and we don't take time to do that at all. None. It's like, okay, all right, sounds
they
good.
do it.
Yep,
It's like the same thing that they doing to Robert. They, you got selective memory when it comes to certain things, because the first thing that people ask you, the first question that they're gonna ask you, well, didn't he marry Aaliyah? And when I say no, he did marry Aaliyah. He did rape them kids, baby. Where did you see that at? Mm-hmm. Where did you see him do that? You know he did it, and you do too. So you telling me you saw him rape somebody? You telling me you saw him rape some children? What children did he rape? Stop believing what you heard and go read. But as they've already said, put it in a book and you're going to miss us every time.
When it comes to the Aaliyah story, it just really doesn't move me. And I'll tell you why. Because there was a parent out there. And if the parent didn't put him in for these allegations, who am I to say put him in jail for Aaliyah? Why would I do that?
But Aaliyah said out of her own mouth.
What I'm saying is, who are we?
Exactly.
Who are we? Her mother met Mr. Kelly. Barry knew Mr. Kelly. If there was any heat to come down on Mr. Kelly for any wrongful doing, it should have been them, not us.
Exactly. And the same that I feel with the land fair. Okay, why you wait until a movement takes place all of these years, and then all of a sudden he did this, that, and the third to you? Y'all need to make some crap make sense to me, because it's not making sense to me. You wait these many
the
months.
Same way that they pressure. She probably also got pressured by these old janky governments saying, if you don't do this, this is what we will do to you. Pressure.
But you still have rights for those that are listening under the sound of my voice. You still have a right as a U.S. citizen of the law. You don't have to take that type of pressure. You still have rights to say no. No. No means no.
Yeah. Kind of hard.
Don't go up there and lie, because that's what they all did. Got up there and lied, and now they feeling some kind of way because you just sit up there and lied and got this man 30 years for your lie.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't understand is what nobody has ever talked about. And Donnelly said before his paperwork ever crossed her desk, she was gonna give him 30 years anyway. Before the case even started. How you gonna get a man 30 years before the case even started?
Because they were all into it together. I don't care what nobody says. I just believe that Gloria Allred, her hands was in this just all the way from the beginning to the end as well, up to the point where you just said that Donnelly was able to make a decision before it even ended, before she even heard it. So I don't know. I see her in the mix of all of this. I really do. Her
That means you got two white women. Hear me clearly. You got two white women, and I hope these Negroes listening to me. You got two white women that used every Negro that spoke about this man. Y'all, when do we bow down to them like that? When did we start doing this? When we start selling our soul to these people to take down our own? We are some corrupt individuals. We fall for any freaking thing.
They say together we stand, divided we fall, but it's actually the other way around. We don't have that one nation of our culture. Everybody, people just not going to do that, Nismo. You know we're not. People are not going to say, these people ain't going to jail for nobody. These people not leaving their homes, getting into these type of fights like that, because we always live in that fear that we see how easy it is for the government to come and take everything from us. We see how easy it is to have your household turned upside down. But until we have that unity,
you're not fighting, they're not gonna take it.
No, I'm that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you're trying to grab that unity together, we also have to know somewhere back there that we're gonna have those that live in fear and that just want that peace, that there's a limit to and being involved. Can you imagine? Let's just let Lil Mo gets picked up, indictment and everything. Here it is now. It's about 100 people in this chat room. How many people do you think are really going to come and stand for Lil Mo? How many people do you think are going to leave their homes? And this is what I'm saying is this is where they have us trapped at. This is where they have our hands tied at. I know that, you know that. And it's because we all are afraid of standing in unity for our justice, for what is right, placed upon, for any wrongdoing that is placed upon our brother and sister. We get it. But what terrifies us is the power that they proclaim to have, that they put on us. How do we break those chains? We can't go out there and march like the way Malcolm X them did and all of that. They're taking 90 of us to jail. Who's going to bond us out, Nisimo? Who? Our families are broke. Who's going to get us? So you have to understand where a lot of us actually.
We don't have to march.
I'm just hypothetically speaking, Nisimo. So some of us, if I'm speaking for the people, a lot of us are not fear. We're going to have that mind your business limitation because we know if we go to jail, who coming to get us? A lot of people are afraid of losing their homes for specific fights that we know that we should be a part of. We know it. But how do we get around the government for them to stop doing what we know they're going to do to us? Whether it's legal or illegal, they're going to do it. How do we break those chains? And we can't break those chains, Nisimo, when we got our biggest political people, our color, sitting up there that's obeying the master. How are we going to break it? We can't break that. They get in, they talk all this stuff. We saw it done. You saw it done with what's his name, Jackson. What's the perm hair man that was outside? We saw it done. But Nisimo, once they enter those offices up there where their checks are 6 figures now, they don't give a damn about what's going on down here, Nisimo. They up under the spell now of the white man. If that was not going to happen. You tell me why they have not built one nation for us blacks only. If you ask me, in order for us to have been successful out here in our own culture ownership, right? Everything should have been kept separate, Nissimo. It's sad to say.
Yeah, I think that we should not have integrated. We should not have integrated.
Nothing, absolutely nothing should have been integrated out here. It's sad to say. But as long as we keep tying in and tying this, but yet then we'll hear a motivator speaker like you yourself and others, right? We got to go do this. It ain't going to be done, Nissimo, because we have mixed so much in where the power comes from. We are separated. But it's hard, as you can't break the chains. But with all due respect, you have a lot of people. When we had our protesters down there, we had a lot of people that stood down there with courage. With courage. But now we got to ask ourselves, is these the people that will be willing to continuously to do this over and over and over and over? A lot of them are not. We're going to win some.
I can honestly say that based upon that last one we had, the one we had in Chicago, when we got down there, I can't remember what end of the street we was on, but when I had gotten, because y'all know I get passionate, I really get, and when I looked, somehow I connected, my eyes connected with those police officers, and when I said those police officers' lives mattered, I said the police officers' lives matter too. That did something for them. That took them to a different to really support us, because they understood that we were serious about what we were doing. We weren't doing it for a joke. It was serious at that point. And it's always been serious, but they knew it was serious at that point. And that's what we need to get others to understand. It is not just about Robert. And one thing I have to give it to Spit and Fire, as she's always stated, it's once Robert went into population with the other inmates, we cannot exclude and we'll put Robert in a class by himself, because it's now about the injustice of all of the inmates that have been falsely accused. Because what we can't allow to happen is 30 years from now, you holler, oops, I'm sorry, the results that come back, it shows that you wasn't the person that did the crime that we've held you for 30 years. And I want people to understand this. When I say this, I'm coming from a good place. Illinois, out of all the places, Illinois, if they come back and tell you, oops, 30 years that we held you and you was not, we captured you against your will, and it was not supposed to be you, it was somebody else. Do y'all not know Illinois is not going to pay you for that time that was taken from you? They're not. That's part of Illinois' law. They will not. That man that was that they let go last year, do y'all not know Illinois said, we don't have no money for you. They had to take up money for this man. They did not compensate that man for all the time that they have disrupted that man's whole life. So that will be the same thing with Robert. Oops, I'm sorry, ain't nothing we can do, but you're free now.
Yeah. Well, they'll hand out some bus fare. They're good with that. Here you go. You're right. All right.
So now I can honestly say Texas will compensate you for something, but Illinois ain't gonna compensate you for nothing. Nothing. You out there on your own.
Well, one thing that I know, what I feel about when we're fighting and we're trying to push a lot of things to happen is there has to be a very standoff, a powerful political person with you on a journey, because you know what I mean? You have to have someone that also is able to get in on the inside. We're on the outside.
That happens,
we're on the outside doing it. And you can shout,
them the information.
You got to take it right. You got to get it to them, right? And then it's got to be the right person. So I understand that. But bringing in unity together is the hardest thing.
Okay, with what Larry said last night, I'm telling y'all, that piece of that information, I don't know if you got the whole live or not, but that whole live needs to be replayed because I know he put it on private. But Larry, please release that live and let that live go, because you said it. We heard you when you said everything that you said. We're not scrutinizing you by any means, but what we do want is as you would want, Larry. You would want somebody to have mercy on you. So you need to do what is right when it comes to Robert. Don't do him like that. He don't deserve that. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. There is no sin greater than the other. The only sin that God does not forgive us of is blaspheming against the Holy Spirit. But everything that you think, because see, everybody got to understand, y'all think this man did this. Nobody have proof because there is no police report. There was no DNA testing done. So it's all still hearsay.
Yeah, they know most of this was manufactured up. It was clearly just manufactured up. And I just continue to say that depriving off of his last case, he ended up with this acquittal. They got mad about that one statement that Mr. Kelly said, and I'm sorry, he was under the influence, out having a good time. He's able to brag on whatever he wanted to, but they chose to use that against him, and just having Kim Fox coming forward without a thorough investigation to prompt this grand juror. It was insane. It was insane to call this the way she did. It was insane. Jim Barry got this. He chased this man.
What's his name? You made sure you did what was necessary to try to help Jussie Smollett, but Robert is another story. Yeah. I need to know the real reason why you felt the need to do this to Robert when we saw you hanging out with some of these so-called accusers. Y'all were hanging out. And Faith Rogers' mama said Robert tried to give her herpes. That was the only reason why his case was in New York, people, was because of her. She said he tried to give her herpes.
I heard that one. Yeah, I heard him on that one. I heard that one. So Jennifer Bonjean is on the case. She has to have room to work and only help from those people that is really trying to help, with factual information or great leads for her to really look at, and in the era to go, which way to go, which direction should I go into that. And when she dropped that one paperwork, that sent
that triggered it.
It sent, and it put out here to the people, the confident now. It really showed, oh, she's got Mr. Kelly's back. Oh, she's honest. Not only Mr. Kelly, she said that she was here to fight for miscarriage of justice. She said that she was here to fight against the government for the way that they choose to twist and turn and manufacture laws to make them stick, especially with RICOs. She said, I'm here to fix this. Yeah, let her fix it.
I don't dance to white man's law.
Yeah, and you know what? And this comes with a possibility with the price over her head. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's people bigger than her. So she has to have prayer for her safety first and foremost for her safety, because we've seen how things happen to people when they take that extra mile. We've seen it happen all on TV and stuff. So we have to pray for her safety out here, and hope that there won't be any envious of her shaping shit up and shipping out the dirt. If this is what her teachers and her goal are. We sit here and we may, bark about coming together or whatever, but what I'm looking at now is a person of power that has the authority to change things. All she needs is for people to bagging her up and cheering her on. And I think that a change may come from her, the change that we all are asking for. Do it right.
And we need it, y'all. On this side, we've been trampled on, we've been spit on, we've been talked about, we've been criticized, we've been everything. But at the same time, we can't sit here and play games with the devil either. We can't act like the devil is our friend, because the devil ain't never been nobody's friend. The devil is what the devil is. As that turtle was getting ready to cross over to the in the pond, and he asked the snake to take him to the other side, and he said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, I need you to take me to the other side." He said, "Once again, are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "You do know I'm a snake, right?" He said, "Yeah, I still need you to take me to the other side." So he got him to the other side before he can get him to safety. He turned around and bit it. And the turtle said, "Well, I thought you wasn't going to bite me." He said, "Hell, did you know I was a snake?" So as we already know, the snake's going to be the snake. So let the snake be the snake. But what we're not going to be is playing in the sandbox with the snake. Because I've learned from mine. Trust me. Learn. Don't take long to learn when you get burned. Trust me.
Yeah. And to hear, I'm going to jump on to Shabazz, because Shabazz had some words or things to say that just wasn't comfortable or wasn't nice to say about Jennifer Bongine. I can't help but to notice how he likes to do his Q&As and always bring up the black and white factor of things. All of his interviewees that he done, he always asks them the question about, well, how do you feel about so-and-so when this person is white? Or how do you feel about this so-and-so? And I was like, well, what is this? It's people like you that keeps us, the way that we are. Why do you have to do that? But he's also stuck in that era where he tries to make a point whether the treatment is bad coming from a white person, that the white person always sell you out. Well, the white person is going to do this. I don't believe that we should be
I'm not
entangled with everything. But however, if we can just find one out the egg carton, you know what I'm saying, that's going to try to help fix some things, then you know what, we gonna have to vote for that one.
This here, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna like it, ain't gonna agree with it, but I don't care if you don't agree, because I know it to be factual. Donald Trump gave us plenty warning. Donald Trump told us a lot of things that we should have took heed to. We didn't. We wanted to listen to, because we've been conditioned to listen to what they tell us to listen to, instead of us taking on the initiative to listen, have our God senses to understand that there might be some good in what this man is trying to say to us. And what he was trying to tell us, y'all might want to be careful and just keep voting. Okay, he's telling us this here. You voting this way. You steady voting this way, and you keep getting the same result. Why don't you change up to see if you can get some different results?
Yeah, the other way. Yeah.
And that does not mean you voting with just Democratic or you vote Republican. Have an independent vote. Think outside the box. way they tell you to think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mel says that Bonjean said in her last telephonic hearing that she is still waiting on the judge, Harry, to rule on her last motion that was mentioned of McGee and Tasha K. So still waiting on that. She must be checking it out, behind the scenes. I mean, he is, Harry. See what was going on with that to see if maybe he should move the motion or set it in the power.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you talking about Lindbergh, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Oh, he got both of them lives last night because I forwarded to him.
Yeah, they need them. They needed to go ASAP, like ASAP. Even though they'll find a reason. Well, who's these people? Well, these people ain't got nothing to do with so and so. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I said you need to listen and listen now.
Yeah.
And let Robert go right now.
Well, you know what? It's coming up on 9 o'clock. I got to make a move in the morning. I enjoyed you up here on the panel. You got to come back because I got to start putting some more paperwork out, but I work too much, girl. I was all over at the, I was headed over to, we have the mall called Gurney Mills. It's about an hour and a half from here, right? Really big, huge mall. Then I was like, you know what? No, we're just going to hit the other mall a little bit closer. So we had a good time. Me and Coda. She drove today. I let her.
Wait a minute, did my baby graduate or she get ready to graduate?
No. She be junior this coming up year. So.
Oh, okay. So we getting class rings and stuff right now.
Yeah. So I've been working with her driving, and she actually did pretty freaking good. A little nervous at first. But she did good with that. And so we just been back here bumping around the house, but I wanted to go live and just talk about a little bit of what I saw last night. It was a hot mess. It really was. The other channel, with the ladies was a little bit harsh. It was a little hard, even though
it was.
I didn't like that. When I actually got off once I saw the Wendy D come on, because that was a little too much. I was like, okay, I do totally understanding that the most understanding comes from the most that is humble. And when you can't humble yourself, and there is a lot of back and forth and then you lose all understanding, and you have no idea of what's going on. You could be fighting something that you missed, like a simple, oh, I'm sorry. And that's because you're over talked, you're over loud, you just want to be mad. Somewhere between you yelling at me, Niecy, I didn't say I was sorry, and you missed that because you just want to.
I done missed all of that.
Yes, and that would have killed, you and I, big argument like that. That's done and over with. But when I went over there, that was just an impossible thing to do because the controlling of it and
oh my God, it started out controlling.
I kind of left. I understand what the intentions, I believe, that they did have on Angelo. Yes, bring it out. But you're gonna bring it out like that? That like, wait a minute.
But you gotta have a different way of bringing it out.
You can get everything you want out of a person, without saying I'm gonna beat you and kill you, and I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
You can get it out of a person. So, but maybe that was their technique. I stated earlier that I just sense, in my opinion, that their anger was directed towards the wrong thing. They're not angry that this information about Mr. Kelly came out. They're not angry about that. They're angry about where his Dino has been and how he lied to them.
Why?
I'm like, that's his wife business. That ain't my damn. I don't care where that man Dino been.
I'm seeing why it don't make no sense, because it was said long before Angelo said it that the other girl is is backdooring Janine. So come on now.
I just didn't get it, but it is what it is, girl. But I'm gonna get on up out of here. If you guys enjoyed the show, put a heart in the chat. Give the person above you a heart. Give the person below you. Give my long time niece Mo ain't been on in a while. Give her a heart. I appreciate her showing up. But your girl got to get to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm on the Snoop Dogg. I gotta go rinse my hair out and get in the shower. I got, you know what, ran up under, I forgot I had the water on the grass, girl, and the water came over and just slammed me all in my hair.
Oh my God.
And it's all kinky and curled up. It's kinky. Let me come on the screen for a second, because that way I can say bye to everybody. I hope to see y'all back again. I still keep talking about reading my We Are the People book, but you know what? The book is more like a class book, you know what I mean? It's like,
right.
I'm in and out of it, and it's not like what I thought it was like on here. I kind of got to just go. Each chapter is different. It's hitting different things about the Constitution. Okay,
so why don't you have different people, Pap, to come on a panel and make it very interesting?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out a way to do it. I really am. I'm getting through it, but you talking about this book is so interesting. I'm getting to read the Federalist Papers. I'm understanding. It says back then that they were supposed to establish a new constitution.
Because we're still under the oath. And see, this is something that I've spoken to on many occasions with several people, not on the screen. But let me say this to everybody. If they change the law, that means in 5 years, it results back to whatever way the law was written from the beginning.
And guess who
you don't want them to change the law. You want it to be abolished.
Yeah. Not all of them. Some of them we still need. But guess who they...
No. Because see, the reason why I'm saying that, Pat, because you don't understand how these things work. One of them laws goes, okay, it's just like a map. Okay, if I'm on my way to Chicago, I can either go 59, 45, and once I go 59 or 45, I can veer off one way or veer off the other way. That's how these laws will work. They attach to something that is linked to something else. So what you want to do is get rid of everything and start over with us in mind. Because if you don't, what is happening right now for the people that don't understand, we shouldn't be paying taxes.
Yeah. Good night, Black Beauty. Thanks for showing up. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys, on your way out. Don't forget.
Because that means, because remember, they are supposed to own us. Because if they own us, we shouldn't be paying taxes. You paying taxes on me.
Yeah. I just really need to get out here, because I really want to go through this book. And the book is directed to the people of the state of New York. So you have the Alexander Hamilton, what he had written to them, James Madison, so on and so forth. And I really wanted to just kind of revisit something like this, because it's been a long time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here because I know you guys go to work. And bye, everybody. Let's keep fighting and watch your back, watch your front, watch your side. But we are still
So, Mills, I got your email, so I will be responding to you soon as I go watch. You said you just washed your hair too, girl. Let me go on and throw, because it's got wet, girl. It got wet. So I'm about to go and wash and condition and blow dry and lay my butt down, and I'm right back up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I had a great Saturday night with you guys. Thanks for showing up. I have to call it ladies' night, but y'all know, listen, Nisa, you know I love to laugh, you know, so I have my funny side to me. Then I want to dig and dive into some of the serious sides, but I still find that picture with Daryl Johnson suspicious. I don't care. I don't care what you
Daryl
say.
Johnson is,
So,
baby, let me tell y'all, Daryl Johnson is suspicious, and he needs to, we can't let him slide through the cracks like he ain't done nothing. Dude,
honey,
you came in here doing a whole.
It's a lot of them that just needs to, they need to be, you know, tied rope together and just brought, they all need to be in the court. They all need, and you know what, not addressed. They need to be addressed by people like the public, like this. One by not your government. They need to be
the people. That book you reading, We the People. Yeah, We the People.
So she wanted to see the book. It's called, We the People. We the People. Right there. You see it?
Yeah, We the People. And that means that we need to go to what is that, 73rd?
Oh my God, it's loaded with information. Yeah.
Is that 73rd that people be talking about, 73rd, 75th, or 69th and all of? Yeah, We the People over there. That's where we need to judge them over there.
I know. I'm getting up out of here though. I got to go, y'all. Thank you, hon. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.